Enti clubs de guso prepare wambo friendly matches awodo Serie A sanso na French league no La Liga de ebeko break until Christmas no ebe na wie ya na fe wama to aso ye be wuram clubs ne preparation no mo nyina no Montana de Tony e de hunsunsanso enso e de bebre yen apart from no ye be to aso e de nsema wodo e de ba FIFA president Gianni Infantino when nsem twofo shai when nsem bebre e na tudwa programmer wama ye ada ho enhyehye be koso ama eye FIFA wama namuntuo no etimi akonkan ni nyina no wamo alla outline ni nyina enso ha yede ni nyina ebebramo dwumadie so ye wiama na nsem ne pe na bedwa fotra sei echechoma dwene ede fa mana ni nsem ne ma na fe ye ba local stories the Black Galaxies wamo guso prepared den George what assistant coach edema the senior national team the Black Stars of Ghana was a Black Stars call World Cup no ya ade ujitum sa sie ya ade Black Stars enya the best of preparation Black Stars ojidi yes a future no aye bright wo betimi the contribution aba 0551 599933 0551 599933 obetimi the contribution and so aba eno kodanche Nasco aye player of the month Nasco player coach of the month Ghana Football Association wamde aba betudwa ye be wura Premier League ne betro so Monday Tuesday Wednesday games no at say ye de nyina won sama wodo de be free banie ne contract won sensam na kodum pempen so ben wase sabro Black Galaxy and the Black Galaxies prepare ni focus a national team no ye de hon sama wodo e de be bremo de ye so be join your Facebook aye Kessben television YouTube so aye Kessben television wo join your YouTube so Kessben television sanso ana betuma hwe yen e wo DSTV decoder ne so channel 364 Go TV so aye 173 u TV no aye digital wo multi television decoder ye wo so obetima enjoy final we so dwumedie no ba hye so send ne fan pack no enne last but Anthony ne de bana wie yo easy yakwa 64 games no 64 games
yeah 62
wow
they are the last two
that's
crucial moments no nene watching last days are always dangerous last days no and they be chen nyama pi
okay
e be so exciting enne nyame adom ochina what the brand hwebo ni mum also quarter final hwebo na edo ni mum otinipa domu
na chichoma dwene argument koso debate koso a
edepa
amane edepa
na from day one Ghana man enu kuma asema santima chodo
o my idea pa
ene o chama boaye na enwie
na yentwanity
tinity afi okra
ten se bibia e fine there
me adumu me o packed weekend
okay
yeah Nyame adom enne atonso better press be students no ye nhemu kakra
okay
get together na Nyame adom a ye de fan park na beto aso at second division league no so and so and be ba so china o se cover Nyame adom o china o se kode chemso na na po straight f na commission cover na o china nso ye onu antafo no ndi mechi tu no Belinda and Linda Muki o nso birthday o se hwe
weekend dey gi ahome no
enye izo sa weekend kwa na ye de bre say a tight weekend for me
oh weekend dey gi ahome no ye bresa
yesom Oheneba
ye be ne dey ye nanti ne hwensem ekoso nkofo kroso
me da se pinti Oheneba makanya me miki ene etene nka no ye hwensama ekoso nkofo kroso ye ko World Cup no ene na third and fourth no ever so Croatia any Morocco na airport obekaya na the same country no omo no the same group in Morocco any Croatia airport drop ene ekose ne mom we dey hell drum pa all say team enya winner no miensa na game no ever so the grand finale Argentina and France and airport World Cup no why energy why ne place second third and fourth ni nyina no ba wie ene Nyame adoma ochina yani Infantino FIFA president ahead of and ochina World Cup na wie ye no oni media ni share no confirm sampa Club World Cup no from 2025 omo e call 32 countries omo teams and bebo 32 teams and bebo FIFA Club World Cup no na Infantino eche mu yenko na yentie kakra
years ago to have a new men's World Cup with 24 teams who should have taken place in 2021. This event was postponed because of COVID. The new Men's Club World Cup will therefore take place in 2025 and will feature 32 teams, the best teams in the world. Of course, the details, slot allocation and so on still need to be discussed, agreed and decided, but the 32-team tournament will go ahead, making it really like a World Cup, like this World Cup with 32 teams.
Way and some Infantino FIFA president waka at the AFA FIFA Club World Cup I mean increasing numbers no 2025 32 teams and the best akan emu nchiremu eno no na obekia World Cup here course wakate one love ban no amo ban say countries no muntimi eme promote gayism and lesbianism enti rainbow ban na England, Germany, any others here some bebono oba niama yellow card omo ban na kura na Infantino actually mu dienti e oman so one love banner omo de taboto so no yenti Infantino.
You know, FIFA is an organization of 211 countries around the world. I'm very grateful and proud to the over 200 countries who have expressed their support in writing and orally to me. And to the others, I'm very grateful as well and proud that we are always having discussions with everyone on every topic, and there are many different concerns in many different countries. There are different cultures, there are different ways of seeing and of seeing things. And as FIFA, we have to take care of everyone. We are a global organization. We do not have to discriminate anyone based on whatever legislation, whatever regime, whatever values and feelings they have. There is one element, and it's that they have to come together. And you know, when it comes to regulations, well, or prohibitions or not prohibitions, it's not about prohibiting or not prohibiting, it's about respecting regulations. We have regulations which say in the field of play, you play football. And that's what we did. Everyone is free to express his views, his opinion, his beliefs, in the way he believes, as long as it's done in a respectful way. When it comes to the pitch, to the field of play, you need to respect football, you need to respect the field of play. And these regulations are exactly there for this reason. This is nothing new. These are there for this reason, to respect and to protect 211 teams, football.
One love, so rainbow ban, no man so now oye captain Emma o country now ko ban no yellow card oto aso ebobi ma no man red card no na dem nchemu mom say o me a global organization obetime express feelings and obibia na so sa World Cup here o mo dey promote unity ni kwan say World Cup we e ko fan titimu bi aba ni kwan say World Cup no dey promote lesbianism any gayism enu nti na the South Abon editor so na krakra no ebisan say tournament we ehun sampi ena nkofo eka ene ni patoto ahwero mo nkwa almost stadium any katanya mabone na ekoso no just say a take shine away from the World Cup and Infantino say sabi owo bia ayowo World Cup no onkasa sa ne ma ntin ebu tournament no enim chana so mayem from so some the World Cup no eko kata.
Well, I think that every person dying is one person too many. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy for the family. It's a tragedy for everyone involved. It's a tragedy for us, for everyone. The figures you mentioned are two different figures. The 3 + 1 are people who died in the constructions of stadiums. The 400 or 500 that were mentioned are people who died in other, general constructions. I don't know how many years. Do you remember? It was since 2014 or something?
Yeah, I think
probably
2014.
So when we speak about figures, we always have to be very precise in order not to create, impressions of something which is actually something else. So we have to be very precise about the figures, and we have to be attentive to how we portray that.
Infantino president MFF na chiremu time amo construct stadiums amo ede ball World Cup ni pe free mu ene others no na just nko for person mo kyerɛ sɛ ebu tournament na nimtia no so ade anu ye ema media eno asentrofo hye mu a eno so etimi airballs ne Morocco game amo ne Croatia airball no ena Walid Wagragi coach ede ma Morocco or say third and fourth game win anodin na nko mo bepe so nko mebo finals. Pesa college ka go match no so omo aye goal and say omo de enkugo we ebeto match against France ne against Croatia no omo win yente nsam a Walid Wagragi di tuja.
Despite the disappointment, we obviously would have liked for things to go differently. We would have liked to be in the actual final, but there's a third place to play for. We want to be on the podium. We want to finish our tournament beautifully. I think it's going to be quite difficult with fatigue. Also, it's a mental hurdle that we need to overcome. We know that Croatia also want to finish third place. We played them in our opening game, so it's a nice finisher for us as well. It will be no walk in the park tomorrow. Physically, we know that they've had one extra rest day, but we're thinking about this in terms of how we can ensure that we have the best team possible so that we can pull off that third place.
Agi head coach Emma Morocco the Atlas Lions and air can some for gamer and then Omono Croatia airball only say no more the same group. Now so omission a draw and the draw or say extra time draw ebem extra time now or say a couple smart penalties nenya winner into the match no more try some team adding kunim Zakaria a Moroccan player also at the 22 years a nice feeling say Obo World Cup now a couple of goals am our country ten almost some place third. Our game Omni Croatia airborne.
Me personally, it's amazing. I mean, it was a dream for me to play the World Cup, and I'm 22 years old now. To play World Cup, to score, like I said, it was my biggest dream. And now we are fighting for the third place. It's something nobody expect, but like I said, it's like a dream coming true.
Obiano are expected say Morocco be do this far. Olympo no so tournament we Obebebi national dream abem every player dream is about World Cup. Wabo World Cup and a couple of goals ama Morocco and just some pa edemo no any on mine or China a D-Day final game no air France and Argentina. Defending champions air France last 4 years or Russia Nigeria. Argentina we ebe message time na oko Argentina Buenos Aires capital of Argentina. Ekromano almost celebrating Messi. Almost gidi pasa way Messi afe enti oko Argentina krom ho no ma ene one shop bi ama dedicate ama Leo Messi na said the issue or Kessben Casafoni so way tese mall na Messi niama nko a na Diego Armando Maradona ne de ba kwa be fam enti caps t-shirts jerseys and then maybe a printy piano a Leo Enfoni and a boho enti omojidi pasa or channel some Messi step up not debate say Messi the greatest of all time or a goat and I said Messi on your goat no omo as celebrating ahead of China finals about in Buenos Aires capital of Argentina gidi pasa or China ebe Messi time Messi from Argentina etimi age World Cup we esi onwona so afiye ntoaso enwam game nankasa center referee free Poland ochina all the final match no Simon Masiniak na Simon Masiniak na oye footballer kwan fa so eja bobo na chese are hopa or say 1.5 years na enema enkoye kra emfa emma no Nenso football be free or kwen fa so edit bro as a footballer 1 year successful name as a referee nyame ahira da ma nyame admo china final match no ono ana edi yenche nsema referee Simon Masiniak ono so eri atudwa wa bro china ono edi big game and also a boss between France and Argentina. Walinti yadin sama referee Simon Masiniak and sama wadia tudwa na yebisa ne saying Mbappe ɛne Messi nso ɔmo ha adwene o ɔkyena ɛwɔ baako ɛsere na baako esu hwan ana edi nkunim na ne nyina no referee gidi pa sɛ authority ɛwɔ game a ɛba so between France and Argentina ɔno deɛ ɔhwɛ sɛ game no ɛbɛkɔ so yɛnte nsɛm a referee Simon Masiniak de atuja.
To be honest, from one side, happiness, great happiness, but from another one, I had also difficult time last 1.5 year. I had tachycardia, so it's a sickness of the heart, and you know the beginning was quite difficult for me because I had to stop. I missed European Championship, which is for the referee in this age, in the best my age, I can say, was terrible feeling, and you know. Sometimes I think that life sometimes takes something from us to give you double happiness, and I can say I'm a great example of this because I regret it a lot. Only me and my team, we know how difficult time it was for me, but now it's it gives it back, and as you can see, I cannot even smile because yeah, it's a great feeling. I was quite promising player, as my coaches mentioned, and once the referee sent me off during the game. Actually, it was the first yellow card for me because I was fouled from behind. I was quite good player, and then after this foul, I started arguing. Of course, I wanted the red card for the opponent, but referee didn't agree with me. If I can be polite, and he said, no, for this decent yellow for you, Marciniak. And was like, what are you telling to me? I mean, I was fouled from behind. My Achilles are.
Na edwana numu no na ɔkyem kwan a na ɔbɔbɔ no how active ano ye and the first ever red card onya ye also tackle from behind and the opponent ni twa no wie no referee no ema opponent yellow card ono na wa give say referee da bi we da nya yellow card asemo also team man red just all argue referee so on can in a polite way. And a man a second yellow card, a man a red card, nti a man on the jai bobo. Then so football, I reward no. One year successful, what bro Gina Park so airball. Say a referee final game no, and an AD. Young rem two countries now say yeah. Osman Dembele, Barcelona, and France or more attacker or Chinako for a Reni MP. I want to say and yamano France ebeni ya a noa na enra on the media nisha. Na about the game okasai na kwakoye question omubisa na no so atimi ansa yente nsema Osman Dembele or the tuja for France and Argentina match no.
Comment faire en sorte.
Voilà, je suis très content de l'avoir eu comme coéquipier. J'ai passé 4 belles années avec lui. Et dans le vestiaire, franchement, c'est une personne très simple, très calme. Il aide énormément les jeunes. Quand je venais d'arriver, je me rappelle, j'étais à côté de lui dans le vestiaire. Il m'a beaucoup apporté. Et c'est difficile de contrer Lionel Messi, mais on va tout faire pour lui toucher le moins de ballons, etc. parce qu'il est très, très dangereux.
He's very, very dangerous, so we'll do everything that we
Bonjour,
can.
Osman.
Messi very, very dangerous. So according to Osman Dembele, also more crime before so at Temu Messi, do say born idiot Messi onimbopa. Even Mbappe, aka Messi on SMP actually Messi and scum requiring so china on met Temu Messi. Now my France at me a defending on World Cup no. Now Colomwani Obekai. On my last game against Morocco on a free bench or Baya and even a minute in po and our share second goal of the game. Now Colomwani on a Christopher Nkuku a prior on the free Frankfurt Ebeshemu na a few days I'm a World Cup na share and now Colomwani Asia media no na about Argentina team no any message so enra media ni bisana no so answer yente Colomwani enra on the media no engagement.
For Friday.
Alors, sur ce
For Sunday,
point-là,
sorry.
comme vous le savez, Randall n'est pas docteur. L'équipe de France,
Randall, surprising comments you've had. It's a very important goal, but hasn't changed anything. In 2 days, you're going to be. It's a magical experience. When I was a child,
We and some Colomwani or the tuja or your attacker. What's not kind Emma France? France last game no or free bench ebe say going to a highly optimistic say na me had much na idea before El Hadji Diouf and so the autumn final game between Argentina and France or Lionel Messi or here World Cup where you no the abaye goat greatest of all time. Messi born there watch from day one. Sane born there onimubo enye World Cup we ne beka say Messi or goat and also nye goat El Hadji Diouf winning some the tuja.
No, I don't think so. Messi don't have nothing to show to the people. He's the best player for the world for so long. You know, for me to see him play again the final of the World Cup, I'm so happy to see him for everything he achieved on football. And I think so this final is going to be a good final. What we can asking more. Argentina against France. One of the the best player in the world for so far, Messi, and the youngest best player in the world, Mbappe. You know, it's going to be the good final. I think so. Cristiano is.
Al Hadji Diouf, former Senegal, Liverpool, and other clubs or boy. And watch them, Messi, watch us or greatest of all time, or a good. It's your China World Cup final and the better so and also new France, Argentina, big game. Messi only the ball. On from Titeway and Diouf on somebody to draw. Now Patrice Evra and also a boy at Man United and a France national team no on Rotina World Cup of France and Argentina airborne Enra on a Sky Sports Ekodin Komo. Now according to Patrice Evra was a game a very difficult boy against team Messi Oma Ayana de Panens or GD Pass of France a Beji World Cup. We ain't seen some Evra or the Atuja.
To Sunday's final.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I believe we can do it, but it's going to be a tough game because, of course, it's Lionel Messi. You know, we're talking about Argentina, but it's his last game. He wants to prove to the world he's still the greatest and the best player in the world. So it won't be an easy game. But to be honest with you, I'm so happy already with the achievement of France. We had player like leader like Benzema, Pogba, Kanté missing the squad. No one was betting in France, and now we are in the final. We could be the second team to do it back-to-back. I think the last team done it was in 1962. So yes, I'm ready, happy, and ready to cheer and behind my country.
Oh, we can see that, can't we? It's almost hard to know where to start, but let's start with the manager, Deschamps. You played for him in 2016.
Patrice Evra, former left back, Emma France. And Man United, and it's Chemwa, Benzema. On your interest, I said, free Spain, remember the camp, no one fly Akokata. Now I could bought the final match from day one. We're praying to uncut him no home. Name Musa country in Evinidia. Obenya Meldan, Tidian also Kohan home. Now I could fly Echo bought only the final game. Or some not interested. Winning summer Benzema. And so Eddie Atu Jow Honema, Edimun Chemu, and so Eddie Eba. Yanko France, I'm a national team camp. Now France, I'm a training session. And not the team boss no key players be or what or more MSC because outbreak virus be as a yadie be RTS France or more national team camp or into annual training session a course wa ye show our Kessben Casafoni so Rafa Varane Kunati Yenya Adrian Rabiot Opamecano Kingsley Coman 5 players ni nyina no MSC because of virus yadia Oma peke our France, Omo team will turn team, plus 5 no, and team and training and another shake up because before Ochina day no, now medical team of France no, I heard 5 players no more, and so every team at more, and for young room, our Gabriel Batistuta, so yeah. Ono a record beside Argentina players about World Cup no, na ono na team as more goals, na so Leo Messi, aba sign ho, na Messi be sign ho no, Messi aba share 11 goals, Batistuta. 10 goals. Now also I am so excited. Eddie Malio Messi Eddie's also breaking on a record because Messi are hungry for success. Now World Cup or has a Messi between the Argentina winning some Gabriel Batistuta the batty goal and so Eddie Atuja ho afe Fernando Santos Akasa. My former coach at my Portugal national team no na can contract able 2024 and that's the World Cup way oman ko bebia ala Morocco eyi omu free mu or the quarter final stage na manager no Portugal for Asake no enra eno no a video eda obiase technical team members are onomi adwuma playing body and the FA president Akonya odemo no so ome coach ni enra and Fernando Santos edi message eba pontia ono and so Edo Biase afiento other story side in right Arsenal omo a legend na omo former player no and some okay and say what Pele ne health no e hand to ne pandemum Pele wa in Spain pa enti Pele hospital a rohosem omo hwe ede mpaibo techre se ne ma befa ede ama Pele nti in right ede nsam atudwa ede fa award Pele ho enra okohiem with some other guys and then commodity mo bibisa ne say Pele half no no say no say Pele or any idol wa encourage ni pa who Pele baller e show crampy yenti in right nsam a ode atudwa.
It's role models in general are so important, and simply because even myself, when I was younger, I was 7, and I saw Pele in this beautiful kit, yellow kit, and it was in color, and it was a black guy that everybody loved, and you know what I mean. As soon as I saw him, I wanted to play football, because he made me want to play football. As I got older, I saw more of Pele than you see Cyril Regis. People, you got to understand. Role models are so important. You know, just seeing the ladies in the Euros, and we all know the hardship of the journey for every single one of those girls getting to the finals. Every single girl who plays football don't get what I had when I was a child. I can always access football. So for them to get there, and when you watch the England captain in her greatest moment after the game, doing a kind of a call to arms of people, we need you to go to the stadiums and watch us. You know, you think to yourself, how she's got there, and now she is the one that people are looking at as the role model and the hero, and that is why we can't fail them now. We can't let the women have to have the journey that those ladies had and under duress, and they were.
We Arsenal, legend in right in Bob Pele Abaso. So at age 7, no Pele in videos, you know, nation in crampy. Emma so a baller, I retired footballer. That yanko other club issues. Jude Bellingham, Enra, or the boyhood club, Birmingham City. Okomaso ye Ecuador Masi, Unimsa World Cup, Jude Bellingham, Okobobi, Emma England. Na ne jersey number 22 onim say omo ma player bia enhye na akoda we Jude Bellingham enra our Birmingham City omo stadium ho no yenko na ehwe appreciation a o show at the mark club no.
He's here tonight to say thank you for all the support the Blue Losers have shown him during his time at the club.
Jude Bellingham at age 17 and free Birmingham City. Now Obo 44 games. Now the jersey number 22 Oheneba Oye Edema club na Birmingham City decided say omo ebe retire sa jersey number no omo bia enso intimidation a sign of appreciation. And the World Cup ne ba ya akọ Birmingham City aso ya wakodo bia se na sa Khalifi president Emma PSG. Also betimi aka over 1,000 times say Messi na nije so obo PSG enti after World Cup no omni Leo ebeka sana ne contract no ometimi extend Eddie Amalio Messi you see fa Mukoko Germany akoda oba World Cup no ne man shada fa Dortmund akoda ne contract ewu yate say Chelsea any other clubs no na ni agent ababontin abedina rumor na make headlines all the tabloids say a year Dortmund for 5 to 6 million euros a year as salary, and I say figures no inaccurate and no correct. Nebum akurane de I say big clubs in no. Unless you open up sir club will be a beka near my year no akudane beko even Dortmund yom near me akudane betena. And you saw some nebeto say a year or to around 5 to 6 million euros say the salary no omoche manu krebia and so edimu officially Solomon Rondon and Everton for a year. I must say, be a free agent. The contract no so at me at terminate or honor. Yako Christian Pulisic, Chelsea player now. A couple World Cup Emma US a coye pa Emma so club level at. As a near man enquire cry. If you say what back to Chelsea now future at say and also no or you focused so person we 6-0 Chelsea on during the middle of the season January window Nibia a person be free Chelsea or so football the hard work and never been across bomu into no free World Cup about or be send a club Chelsea nema a bit akuye at the amomo yanko Barca so na Alejandro Balde I'm left back no Omo the contract offer na omo di nkoma wie a 5-year contract extension and a Barca edema Alejandro Balde Emma watimi renew ede ama Barca mo club no afi yenko friendly games a enra ene enra chitimi e Barca no de Barca ene enra chna enra friendly game e Barca no Liverpool eche AC Milan e Dubai Cup no Esha Milan by 4-1 enra Mo Salah ebie first goal Thiago Alcantara Esha second goal Emma Darwin Nelson so edi 2 goals ebe so Alexis Salamakas and a check Kanubako edema AC Milan na after that no said the tournament Chimran City no also the baby ni bian and phone during regulation time we need said dia also still game no yapon mobile penalties in no after the game no so omo 8 about penalties other friendly games are about so Leeds United Eshemienu Emma Real Sociedad at Kanubako Roma it was Spain Cadiz Esham Kamian Omo entimi ante OJC Nice Lucy Atlanta Esham Kamian omo so entimi ante sa ekano Valencia and Nottingham Forest boy Emma Nottingham Forest Eshe about 2-1 Crystal Palace Eche River Dolid Ebomu 2-1 Torino Eshebako UD Ameria Eshebako Lorraine ene Gingam Eboma Gingam koshe 1-0 Monaco she kabako Empoli entimi ante Montpellier she 5 Emma Rhodes AC omo entimi ante Kano Stuttgart Elusi to Lausanne by 3-0 Lazio Tete Hatterspor eno ekoye 5-2 Rennes Eshemienu Emma final at Eka nemu bako Galatasaray Eshe Toulouse by 2-1 yenya Faith Karugik omo ene Antalyaspor boy Emma Fate ekwashe am 3-2 yenya Mönchengladbach omo ene Nuremberg boy Mönchengladbach chekabako a Nuremberg team anti Freiburg eshemiensa Emma Kaiserslautern ete kanomienu ena Paderborn 07 shemienu a win omo team anti kanu we selected friendly games a eno ada eno so team so eno Kylian Mbappe nuaketu Ethan Mbappe making his senior debut Emma Paris Saint-Germain our friendly game omne Paris FC boy match no ekowie 2 in favor of PSG na Renato Sanchez Marco Verratti and Ramos so team boy age 15 Mbappe nuaketo Ethan was making his senior debut Emma PSG na sad news edema Italy and it's a legend kese pa former coach Emma Fiorentina Catania Sampoli Sampdoria AC Milan and Torino papa ne dim ede Milivojevic enso akwa ko free mu Sanisa Mihalovic papa no afri mu aha adwene pa enti obia start a pay tribute ede ama papa no even Donnarumma ase Mihalovic oya papa o making his senior debut Omani nyakonya edema Italy almost the national team no enti enwa Donnarumma edi message eba say ero sempa se papa no etim ada ni bonkom so say onya leukemia in 2019 na say ade no ahano pa ama enwa e wo Rome ena papa no etona no monse do a legends na start obia enso a pay tribute edi ama the late yanko madura so ye Hendrick akoda na wodi just 16 amateur from Palmeiras no 2024 ena Madrid ebe unveiling no na akoda ameki plea bi osine wish and say 2024 Madrid airport to ansata no nya 18 years obesre Louis Nazaro Delima Ronaldo muchumudu no kobenya no representation asia enkan ne beje pa because ono any idol Real Madrid omo forward Marco Asensio still ne contract no omo nya renew you enche Asensio enche krabetimi aye free agent nyame adom asam ya na ne contract no enso ewu yenko Arsenal omo enso aso ye according to Newano coach or say Gabriel Jesus no ball akwadan airborne no ano den Arsenal for a good purchase from Man City omo fa ne ban ne man akoye Kwame de wie Adrien Rabiot France ni no unu say ne contract with Juve ewu na Barcelona Liverpool Tottenham Hotspur show interest say omo enya na omo epepa anti ena player no Kwame Wadaroma Yemfensi na minka tie for Division 2 league no Kwame oko all the venues are ene ochna matches no baso eno ebi baso Newton team no omo board draw 2-2 in 2 games Newton club no o match 7 goals
okay
I consider only 2 nti ene kwa atonso a na Moroni City ebebo games na start venues ni na Division 2 no o record Oheneba
well Tony Montana ebedase yadase amana ne sema oto no de abra no pay abejafo nyina no aye crowd yehwe few messages aba na fe Yanto Jumedi. So Kessben Sports is airborne across the nationwide. Keep it up. Today be today, because Morocco is going to dismantle Croatia by 3-0 from Starboy Ahafumem Airport. Greetings to Mr. Solomon Ade, Arafat Phobia, and my lovely mom, Mrs. Gina Apia Kobi. Message number 1. Good morning, I am Isaac and TC from Wasada. My Lionel Messi is winning the World Cup tournament tomorrow. That is his opinion. Good morning. I want your panel to give me the flops of the tournament in terms of country, player, and manager. For me, my flops are Team Belgium, player Cristiano Ronaldo, manager Hansi Flick, and then from Kobe Konongo, Onoso Diam, what they abre nano pay, and so no hi, good morning. I'm Ibrahim from Sogakope. After watching France against Morocco, I felt Argentina has an upper hand over them in the finals. If Acuna and Molina can be on top of their game, Argentina will have it easy. But which side does Argentina would have it easy? Okay. Yamfa and also ensure 9 messages are kakra and also etimi aba ewoho 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 with the infancy and the kematana city and no be busa semimbusa myself flop in terms of team ben a floppy 2 team ben in terms of player ben and a walk up of floppy pa and so now we are manager I will also walk up and koye and famano kra. Okay, manager of floppy coach
Leonardo Bachi Tite of Brazil on a flop of the tournament. Yes.
Okay, player
Kevin De Bruyne. Yes.
Team
flop of the tournament. I'll go in for
Serbia.
Yes.
Awal Mohammed Hudu.
Because now the explanations.
I made the explanation. Okay. There be udema explanation.
Now I want from one who I was with your coach. I will share.
He should have won this World Cup.
The coach in the chance, and I'm saying Kevin De Bruyne, and then players no Manchester City for the appreciate Cancelo, Bernardo Silva, and Kevin De Bruyne. But Kevin De Bruyne and the flop of the tournament. We are sure our name and say Cancelo, a bad tournament. When to me, I remember Diego Dalot and Ababebo. Come coach. So here Brazil team now. This is a coach for the first time in many years. So Brazil ever World Cup. Na omboji kra. Omokwa coach ni nyone to aso. Intimem fan kwa chiri. Carlos Alberto Pereira eji in 1994. Yeba 1998 no. Na Mario Zagallo. And the Brazil buy. Mario Zagallo ball finals. When team no o man continue HD. Emma Luis Felipe Scolari Befai in 2002. He won the World Cup, but after the World Cup in 2006 or more by the Pereira and the Saudi Brazil buy. Into omo waje ne kura no nto aso. Na coach ba 2018 World Cup. Na kwame obelu su to Belgium. Omko na omo se de bia ya pama. But this time it's just a game and a coach dey be lose here. Until let's allow him to stay, build from the base, because omo fan say 1994 time omo be win World Cup on the base na omo the boy in 1992 World Cup in Argentina show me in the run of 16 and omo the be win here again omo say about 1998 no omo sa I'll die no omo Cafu no omo Leonardo Arrojo Dani Nascimento no omo Luis Nazario de Lima and Bebeto again. Cesar Sampaio ne Carlos Cristiano Bledin very dunga. Omo base na omo sa de beje World Cup no. Omo de be ball final sorry. Into omo maintain base no omo fa team nche chichensa. He won the 2019 Copa America. He played the 2020 Copa America finals and he dispatched teams with ease at the World Cup qualifiers. Into over World Cup. So we FIFA ranking now Brazil in that first. Into over World Cup, he was an overwhelming favorite. He came to the World Cup and just a substitution against Croatia. Obi and who the boy I was say Fred Mebo Paqueta there. Brazil needed a controller, and if you want to stay defensive, you have one of the best pivot in the European game in Fabinho on the bench. Now say Fred Nemebo. Kwame, it spoiled everything, and Brazil lost it on penalty to Croatia. Brazil for no year first level, no, was our bench ho. Omo Bremer, the best defender in Italy, on the bench. Omo Antonio Manu for this Kaka Tono, our bench. Omo Rodrigo Champions League in Real Madrid for Boron and Bobon ye, our bench. Omo Fabinho, our bench. Omo for me the best central midfielder in the Premier League. This particular season in Bruno Gomes, our bench. Omo Ederson Moraes, our bench. She's our players to enough for Argentina for players no Moko finance. 5 Morocco for team no Moko semi-final. Enti Kwame, coaches no, do ohwie no. Roberto Martinez debia ohwie.
Tenya wonwa.
Dabi. Obi be kase Fernando Santos on so wantimi amo. Kotuto adumamu ha because level na ya pege game na duru no enye Ghana sem. Enti tite de Kwame, ono the flop of the tournament because of the materials available, the history, the FIFA ranking, the performance before the commencement of the World Cup. Tite the flop. Now, some player the match. Kevin De Bruyne, what is he able to achieve with Manchester City? This level of consistency for Manchester City, the quality as a player for Manchester City. Na yeba World Cup no be any say Belgium for no be enko yi kura kwame group stage there. Hada braka. I agree. Omwhere and I and they need to reshape and restructure. Come back. Na kwame omaba be ball. But the fact of the matter is that individually, so Kevin De Bruyne performance on the Bema World Cup, when you has the same, when you have a touch in the same, Kwame, he was a huge flop. And as I said, so she will be to say João Cancelo. I can believe the best, one of the best
right back. One,
yes, maybe you may say De Bruyne.
Okay, then you call
okay. Team. Me say Serbia.
Obisi, Andy, you still need to explain why Serbia and not Denmark.
Serbia will play as Denmark.
Okay.
Serbia. Will play as Denmark. That is why me bomb match.
Okay.
So if you Nikola Milenkovic, come or you one of the best center backs in Europe. Teams in the BOBN season where they cup for one of the best defenders in Europe. But because he doesn't play for a grade A side into Unidi. Croatia ni na obebo World Cup na yin na ejejene so no ontimi Nikola Milenkovic mobo inti kwame for no si nchen hwe Alexander Mitrovic from the championship to the English Premier League for Fulham. Kwame, check the number of goals awashe for the team in the last 1 year. How many strikers in Europe and a team ashes are goals no? He came to the World Cup and he was a disaster. Now, look at Obiti say Dusan Tadic. Kwame Tadic. For Ajax and his performance for the Serbian national team. Serbia for Amfa. Me and Mamika Sangwabibri. We are talking about Sergei Milinkovic-Savic. One of the consistent trequartista in the Italian Serie A and Europe as well. City Ben Emery ayenti Sergei Milinkovic-Savic come Manchester City or call Chelsea or call Man United or call Barcelona or call Real Madrid or call Juventus. But Claudio Lotito on town because oyene Nico Suya. Come the performance for AS Lazio any performance ketwa. Enti so far Denmark team na Christian Eriksen, Højbjerg, Thomas Delaney, Joachim Meli, Christiansen. Kwame there be untimi mfasa amranti American enkototo players ya so far Joachim Meli of Atlanta untimi mfane total Nikola Milenkovic o Syria ni. Christian Eriksen is a very good player, but Obeka Chelsea or Co Syria Nimno. Ball of Coboma in Tamlan when Timia matches Sergi Milinkovic Savic in the Syria. In the Kwame, Untimin for Denmark team no, and to a Serbia team no. And in that particular group, Serbia, Brazil, Cameroon, Switzerland, you don't expect Serbia some big from group stage. And it's a me flops are Kwame. We need teams that make us say
Titi
and a coach flop of the year.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yes, and a country of flop a Serbia.
Okay. Awa. And Sunny back games na so.
For me, Titi or a flop.
Titi a flop.
Yes, for me. Menkai the last World Cup, I Cup Brazil what front liners be what too much quality like this. Menkai. And the minimum say Obekaya.
Ronaldo, Rivaldo.
Omoye saying, like Omoye saying, just few
front line.
But make up front line and said those were what quality too much.
David, that one had more quality than this.
Okay, options.
Too much of them.
I still think that one.
That one for now options.
Options. Kwame, okay. Ronaldo, Rivaldo, Ronaldinho. Omuni wa ni momoba. Edilson, Danielson, Junior Paulista.
Danielson
no,
at that time. Danielson at that time. No more rating to say Rafinha. Rafinha Nancy and all Barcelona. Danielson at that time and all bench. No, was so saying. Rafinha. Was started this year. What you say? Into women options na yekano. Say I'm fan say we you front three in free one man. Who are the guys at the bench?
Brazilana. I'm Antonio bench.
Antonio or main Danielson.
David Franco say we back up na wabo. Me same Edilson and then Junino.
Oh, four top. First of all, three na Eddie Cabo any more no. Ronaldo.
Say Franco you option to mo gina ni mo.
Mami chire me dem kakra. Ronaldo, Ronaldinho, Rivaldo no. Omo hwe sankofo we three na omo wo sisi ya. Omo hwe omo.
Nti emma mama ti bench no kura mbem.
And our person the first option at the bench, Danielson, was actually even a starter of the current group. And to see a argument say, you Brazilian squad or more there for seeing we are. I will disagree.
Okay.
Oh, on Cas Yabida.
Matthias.
Or say on Kai the last time.
And I'm the way by a money man, I agree. And I'm a person with
I said, yeah,
Kwame, you say options and your mom Ronaldo and Ronaldo and Rivaldo Mino. Opako Wachi. World Cup never be there's no pair from 1930 BC ne. Untimin Valley Luis Montini Gulamo stable into 2 million. Not even Pele and Tostao into 1 million you never baby.
Okay.
Mickey
into flop of team are flopping it
then. Brazil. Yes. Because Mickey ultimate Neymar, Rodrigo, Unya Vinicius, Unya Richarlison, Unya the likes of Rafinha, Unya the likes of Gabriel Jesus. All these are key men. Midfield no. Bruno Guimaraes, the likes of Casemiro, the likes of Fred. Fabinho, Untiminya, these guys of players now are floppy. They be Untiminya.
Coach,
Titi for me, Brazil and a floppy. Titi so floppy. Team are floppy to me, Brazil and a coach so.
Player,
no day. I will agree with I go with Kevin De Bruyne.
Also,
to me, the performance now.
Players about World Cup na.
Only the any below par.
Okay.
Because based on the modern bar, what done a dear ye who a be pain. Or they compare, or they to. Share what he did in 2014. Brazil taking even the Belgian team to the quarterfinals and they lost against Argentina near Gonzalo Higuain. But the last World Cup Russia. A sterling performance and Mickey Obia 2-1 win Amonia against Brazil. Take a look at even the second goal now. How Romelu Lukaku took the ball deep from one home half. Ebedu Kevin De Bruyne man, he bought that shot. And Kevin De Bruyne displayed a wonderful performance during that last World Cup. Apart from that, checking a club performance for Manchester City over the years. So, all they busy on the modern more, the pedigree. And in his stature, Adi Awaye Bida, compare modern bar about than this 2022 Qatar course. To me, he's the flop of the tournament.
Sir Frank Kunaro.
Flop of the tournament.
Oh, flop player.
Many hours,
Kevin De Bruyne.
Yes. Kevin De Bruyne, one year careful. Obi football. He never be fankaino. He was also lucky.
Premier League.
He was also lucky to have met the golden generation of Belgian football. But I want to mean
What am I saying? Mejitum say Belgium team ni nyina floppy. But sometimes say I expected Kevin De Bruyne Senko be pushy Belgium team no along to say the Messi the Argentina team no con. Because Argentina team no we Messi free we say yeah. We are Black Stars. Average players. But Messi edi omu move along. Nka say Messi na bombo ni nyina. Game no be humi agigi na humi wo ma ontutum nika but certain moment beba no the assistant game. Kevin De Bruyne could not do that. And me ahead of this tournament, now teams that me feel that they will make it to at least quarter-final or semi-final. No, na Belgium count. So the expectation was so high. But some Morocco near you free mudia. De Bruyne was 0 in the tournament. So I say yeah, a show pedigree, near show 4. Now they are expecting a lot from you. Match was not seen from him. I also think that some way, somehow, Cristiano Ronaldo did not leave it. You see, yes, he's aging, 37. Wouldn't me expect it so much. But I think Ronaldo could have done a little better than what he did. Yeah. He scored just a goal from the spot against Atiziki. 0, so yeah.
Okay. Team Ben a floppy pa. And the manager.
Team a floppy. Germany, Brazil. I'll go in for Germany. I'm a floppy pa. You see, Germany team, you know, that they had an advantage of having about 7 or 6 players from Bayern Munich. I was expecting, say, Germans and Kasa, or more back tournament, crown, no more former, or winning tournament, Bosania Cano. But I'm about she. A film group stage, a quad. Brazil disappointed. But I think that sometimes it's me 2 teams, one off game against European giant last time about final. No, papa, no, you were free. But Germany, they had a group stage, you know, they had a chance to negotiate in 3 matches.
Okay.
They failed in all those 3. And I said 3, no, Oman to me and qualify and free say group. In the disappointment of the diamond shaft, the German team, no, I was racing Brazil.
And it's obvious, but you should their coach, Hansi Flick.
Debbie. Interestingly, I would choose Professor Tite. Why? Because me Pejan was through Hansi Flick. And he's worked with this Brazilian team for so long, Copa America and all that. Yes. For some 6 years, he's been the manager. Your friend Professor Tite. And also on him, I'm not promising so much a lot. Game be almost as I no diasa. On the players in the Sasa. How many Korea? Sasa. So, in Tokyo, him say, Professor Tite and him Crawford, they're all the way to the final. Lo and behold, a certain Croatia knocks them out at the quarter-final stage. So, for my flop coach, I go in for Professor Tite. Flop team of the tournament, I go for Germany. And my flop player, I go for Kevin De Bruyne.
Good morning, watching you live from Akimoda Liberty Giants. Argentina will win the World Cup. They are coming like Kakai. France team are talking plenty, but Argentina, guys, should keep mute. Okay. And also they are no pay. And so no, please ask between France and Argentina, which of them has better midfield at the bench? Okay. You be here a day amount. You be game. Good morning, Kessben Sports. I will go for Thomas Partey when it comes to player. When it comes to the player who flopped, let's think about it very well. Thomas Partey, he really flopped. Okay. And also, good morning. I don't agree with Andy that Coach Tite is flop more than Hansi Flick, Luis Enrique, Munero, Haruna, Ejura, and Nawonoso Edenediano, and so about. Good morning. This is the time for Lionel Messi. He will lift the trophy comes tomorrow. Nana Mankeni from Wenchi. Onoso Beseja. Ode Aba and Nano Pay and so no. Hi, my name is Ebenezer Mensah from Pauluguru. Okay. Please, training school, Upper East. Morocco is going to win the tournament. The Morocco team. Hey, sorry. Hey, Morocco winning saying. Morocco is going to win today. Now because Morocco will win tournament there. Asemabo, Asempa, Nadia Bazeva Conaro. O message bu ambese me de ma na fe Yakoba na me ko andike mo straight na andi. Okay. Okay. Sir Franco Naro hate Argentina because they treated blacks badly. Okay. So he doesn't know any history about France and England, how they treated blacks. He should come again. He hates Lionel Messi. That is the reason why he is saying that. Say goodness. And also message or they abandon.
Quickly. On your France national team. On your England national team. Some more blacks that so man. Let's assume they had a very bad history about the treatment of black.
Okay.
Where are they? Yes, shows or might be on my net. Also saw blacks also in France.
In England.
And but I don't hate Messi.
Yes.
The word hate is too.
I like Ronaldo. I support Ronaldo.
But you don't hate Messi.
No.
You don't like Messi.
I always feel blessed. I mean, me generation I enjoy Messi.
Okay.
What am I say? Like I feel blessed to be part of the generation enjoying Andre Lionel Messi. But you know, from Ronaldo roots, it's only obvious I'll be a Ronaldo fan.
Okay.
Kwame.
Andy.
Obi Sunday Messi said Luis Enrique Nasa Franco said Hansi Flick. Germany on back for Chrome you're around. They are on back forward. Maybe a coach, no a Champions League.
No. Sambuta.
Tiro Keller. David Rom. Nicolas Sule ni Rudiger back for we. You Ghana the energy.
Okay, the PS your 10 year bimbo.
We flew about West Ham. Omuna na bo Germany back for ntini wareho. He Spain for nenso. Jody aba nkra ne kura etu no obasa. Onya very good World Cup. Caesar Aspilicueta. Rodri. Any American Laporte. Any mo no ye Dani Olmo, Marcos Asensio, any Ferran Torres. Nti munya asa coaches no.
Okay. Now for any move for in can.
Europa for no. Busquets, Pedri, and Gavi.
My dream is almost 3 no. Ebia. Busquets ni bimpo bit me England and Medford and no crebe dinka.
Busquets own rabia, Sir Franco.
Into one almost 3 ni nyina no. So more England and me and saying on better bench.
Enti Kwame.
Only players.
Coaches some more big coaches, but quality no fame.
Okay.
Enti omo koye flopper. Ye can coaches are
more quality.
More quality no man team live up. Yes, Hansi Flick back for you. A dear. O the Caucas or a flopper now and fair to him. So he Luis Enrique defense and attack. Now Caucas or a flopper. Kwame now and fair to him.
Okay. Me too.
And the games.
And the game.
Kwame, Croatia and Morocco. No more group at the World Cup. Omumi no share no. And you game and you say I was senka Morocco na win game. But you really know na the pride and the way a Morocco for no ball game no. No one who say omunya pointer in that particular game. My stance has been clear from the very first day because me believe we say Africa decided so be boa. Obetimi amati teams no. Croatia for an weapon your moment food, but when they met Morocco in the group stage, you who say ni Papa Akope can tame the 3 players in midfield. So she Croatia for the last game now. Massimo Brozovic and Timmy Amo. Luka Modric was on and off. Matthew Kovacic a transit come as a progressor, but so the ball no do anyone fan that share. No cranim nyame so she the likes of Kramaric, ne Petrovic, ne Van Perisic are only 2 flares up front. Inti she kwanya Croatia for the fast check goals. One of them games now ye bowling apart from Canada goals said no match. They only scored against Brazil. They scored against Japan. No more penalties a winning, no more penalties a share Brazil. Inti any team almost goals baby. So she Morocco for an so on injuries in the final minute are any good for them. But in all, they find a way to reshape and give you a better game. So what's your game against France? Inti ene yenim kwan a coach no befa so asset up in team. Yenim say Yasin Bulu ye fit. Yenim say Asha Hakimi e fit. But it's Mazrai coming back or Hala na bebo. Romans yes as betimi asan back. Na here that go in the last 2 games in no. Onu so betimi aba and say ya make na be join any other center back bebo. When so omo midfield no omo nya issue bia. And this is a game that you expect their 3 midfield no because you can see team to be HAC Amrabat and then Azedin Onai. These 2 players in none and TSA teams HAC or Mopa. So Fian Buffon need to crown his performance with any game in a bit in about so same thing applies to Hakim GH and whoever lead the line. So if you Croatia for now, Obama Yehu says opinion on defense no more bread. So more bread anymore, more bread because more lack a dear friend balance. And if you Dijan Lovren, you just go Bial, you Brandt your friend Sosa, you Juranovic, Argentina for no she almost bear anymore. And hit you on the break. Now recovering is suspect, especially Dijan Lovren. And to Shakoya almost fast to consider penalty no. Shakoya almost fast to consider second goal no. No anticipation ye poor. Internet and only idea was a Morocco for no take advantage. I'm only hoping say Morocco for no conquer ye do 3rd and 4th into ye lose and yahweh. But I'm be putting in a fight just like they did against Portugal. In the France game, in the second half, it was a typical Moroccan dominance. But I'm going to take more chances. And I'm make Africa proud. And I'm just at least you bet me go to the promised land. I don't think this is a difficult game. Probably the last game for Luka Modric. Probably the last game for Dijan Lovren. History. At least a 3rd place and you're bad. Apart from the fan I know boy, and the last time in 1998, say baby omodruya na kwame omodruye into omobe at least almost be a history because Luka Modric is not likely to come back in the next World Cup. Into a 3rd place for them wouldn't be bad at all. From 2nd to 3rd, a decline there, but at least we share the numbers, we share the population of Croatia. Now share baby game na free baby omababedra. They will appreciate that position very, very well. Into Morocco and Fournier pride. If they decide to play, no more pot said you're more bona. I don't think Croatia can beat them. But some more relaxed, no more baby, you do no idea. That is where Croatia will take an advantage. A 50-50 game, but I still think say Morocco for what it takes, what they've shown at the World Cup. No, Omo will be almost just a Kwame. On betting they did the 3rd position.
Okay,
well, I think it's a game, but Morocco injury concerns kakra because Nayef Agued Mickey up till now he's not fully fit. Romain Saiz Obekaya after 20 minutes in that semi-final game against France.
Yeah.
So you saw say a shift in their backline.
Of course.
Later on Salim Amala Ebebaye so we say coach reverted from 3 back to 4-3-3. But with these 2 guys American Nayef Agued and then Romain Saiz the 2 key men at the center of the defense, they are not likely to be featuring in the game. So, me say Jawad Ali Amek, Real Valladolid defender, any Ashraf Dari, former work of Morocco defender, also start Draymond, these are the guys likely to man the center half of the Moroccans, with Ashraf Hakimi. But there's also another concern for Nusayr Mazraoui. Mickey, Nusayr Mazraoui is honestly injury concern. Even that was the reason why during the second half game against France, he was substituted for Andy's left fullback, Atiyat Allah Obem. So probably these are the guys I'm seeing say. So if these are things to go by there, it's likely Salim Amala is going to be returning into the setup like how he was being benched. I didn't 2 bench later on by in that game against France. So Salim Amala, Azedin Unai, and then Sofiane Amrabat, my man, will complete the midfield trio. Nienya Yusuf Enesri, Sofiani Boufal, and then Hakim Ziyech. On the part of the Croatians, Mickey, Josko Vardiol, he passed through pain because he needed to be injected in that game against Argentina. Yes, Obibeka Semesi Chicheno, he displayed a shambolic performance but Obieu Nimodimo from the group stages, copying the quarter-final winning in that game against Brazil. It was against Argentina and Niema and Timian Koye Manu. And a likely say one shot, no continent chain, Ama Joseph Sitalo Ababe Kaun. because on also injury concern. Juranovic also injury concern kakra, but the midfield pair no there. So Marcelo Brozovic was also substituted in that game against Argentina. So these are the injury concerns for the Croatians. So it's likely maybe Maje, Beba Beka, the likes of Kovacic, Modric, no more for me the midfield try. No. For me, I think that this is a game that bronze medal is there for grabs. We hope that the Moroccans will make us proud by winning the bronze medal. No, so what it means is you been first African country Wawura medal zone. Apart from Wawura medal zone, no answer what mean you be out of it. The last time the Croatians were there, which was France 1998, after losing against France in that semi-final, Omuteki Lud through Devoshuka, Lilian Thuram Kanu. Omure Moon to the third place, they defeated the Dutch team, the Netherlands, by 2-1. This time around, they are there also in the third place after losing now to the Argentines in the semi-final. So let's see how things are going to pan out. But for me, I'm hoping that the Moroccans will this time try as much as possible to make sure say Omubenya Bibi out of this game. To make sure say Yebenya first African side wenya a medal. Most of the times he will be our seti piece. In under 17, Yebenya Nigeria or G. Ghana mo betwa so. Barcelona 92, Yebenya Ghana or G medal ewo Olympic. In 4 years later, which was 1996, Nigeria ebe twaso, Cameroon ebe twaso. And the 20 World Cup, Ghana be seti the pace, miji. By bas senior World Cup now, Morocco fono and a seti pace, by reaching the semi-finals, and they are now in the medal zone, which is the third place game on Bababo against Croatia. I just hope and pray that they get something out of it. I'm going for a 1-0 win for the Moroccans, Mickey.
Okay. Now, Mamintio say Morocco.
Kwame. Matete Morocco players coach no near the kakra. And clearly much say third place game no a Daumakoma super. In Pempi third place game ya na teams be disappointed to the extent kwa ya na ho kakano form. Some teams even go to the extent say players omunya bi moye a last match ye mo the chance to play. Inti ya na nkrofo akomani achiri. I think that over Croatia, the last World Cup, or just silver medal, Croatia winning game we are, no just bronze medal in news. But for Morocco, they have already made history. But I think that our history no be well cemented. A better than say Morocco players, Obako akoke kanchre nkrofo say o me kobo World Cup semi-final, but onyaji bronze medal esen honum. Bibi or they coach the action in man and nanam say, Una now call World Cup koji bronze medal no any. So for me, the Moroccans will be more motivated and will go all out in this game to win the bronze. Mijitum say enye niaupe enkwa nemum de obetumaye enso kan. But I still think that Michel the Moroccan team omone France boy mu boy. Now, me the Argentina and Croatia. I think that the Moroccans have what it takes to win the game against Croatia. Okay. They'll go all out. All out. Injury. Kwame, there's an unseen force pushing this Moroccan team. We have Omba and born no more bona. Ona himonia there. And for the figures I can see every bomb. And I'm for you careful. And here after this World Cup, most of them can play football no more born. Trust me. Bono mabe bono this World Cup no. Why we be bree no at club level omuntimi. Anya Hakim Ziyech na tete Chelsea bench no. Wonya bi mo no. You see him in the World Cup, something extraordinary. In team adwin said the omode ne best start bia. Roman size there some one replacements that because we pray a couple of times ama omonya replacements is no a major issue. Kwame said a gamer, I think the Moroccans will run away victorious.
There are 2 goals in this generation of football. A goat came to the World Cup and scored 1 goal, whilst the real goat has taken his team to the finals and will eventually lift the trophy. All hail Lionel Messi. Messi, the real goat. Kobe Konongo. Greetings to Sir Franco Naro. Kobe didn't know.
Good morning, Kobe.
Didn't
Oh, me not too sure.
Okay.
If this one a Messi ni Ronaldo come.
Okay.
World Cup with your mob.
Okay.
Team Ronaldo pa.
Okay.
Echinye bi eni.
Nti waje atum se ya.
World Cup with the Team Ronaldo echinye bi eni o.
Na goat no ya omo kan e bitin
omo. Asem ni nyina ni.
Ana obi a obobo obi a.
Unim
goat no.
Say ya omo kan. Messi Ronaldo say we she go na on e omo man goat. Ade a chinya Champions League we she go a we susu ye goat. The goat ya omo mienu nko ana say omo obobo yira. Da bia musa me.
Say goat na why?
Say the greatest of all time.
That is the full meaning of goat now in the Abin. The greatest of all time. So it's not Messi and Ronaldo.
But the two, no, I'm pay the real goat between the two. I'm pay the real goat.
The moment you talk about goat, you are talking about the greatest
of all time. So you
all
can't.
Time.
So you can't compare.
Zero down to two people.
Yes. Okay.
Now you can say no.
Okay.
There are some people within our generation that they believe that Ronaldo ni Messi. Omaye dodo saying Pele ni Maradona. Bebre disagree. But me tie madwen me say ye odan kese bi pa ho sa dan no. Eye Pele eni Maradona ne dem. Na Ronaldo ni Messi. Aye bia du level so mu gina dan na no. A ombekwa akodam bi. What must say? Because ne se Messi ji World Cup ana bibia. You will still have people who will still debate say Pele better. You still have people who will still debate say Maradona is better and answer the best. But at the end of the day, Ubetima is very comfortable at the Messi akoto sa denim. What am I saying? You see, me, let me be very frank with you. Say Messi, lead the Argentina G World Cup, I'll be comfortable to call him GOAT. Because we're ticking all the boxes except one big one. We're taking Olympic box now because we're Olympic gold medalist in football. Copa America we're taking Champions League, baby. And I say Champions League we're taking club football, BR, FIFA Club World Cup, 7 Ballon d'Ors. Into the World Cup, no but this year.
You be the real goat.
I'll give it to him.
Okay. But when you World Cup now still for goat in the man.
When you World Cup now, or some can it's here Pele.
Please, why is Cristiano Ronaldo always being compared to Messi? But Messi is always being compared to Pele and Maradona. Arsene Wenger, Obuasi.
It's not always. Most of the time, the debate has been Ronaldo and Messi. What you say? It's been Ronaldo and Messi.
I was saying, now can I continue to have a quick one?
This good thing. So Franco point no. Expressly, I agree. Baby, I'm in some disagree and say, Pele baby or ten Maradona and call. Yenny at the Pele baby out in Maradona on call.
It's just a Pele do dime for
me. Is it easy to win 3 World Cup? World Cup Messi was boss a 5. 5 na wabo Messi. Messi was 2014 kwa retired. Every international football. We was a new or retired. Because 4 years he didn't know 13 a bedding. And to come to win 3 World Cup. There be Maradona
no say Andy. Me tell my dream say Maradona or Pele or Messi or Ronaldo. Ampa. Maradona na say Maradona a World Cup now. Club football no Napoli ko see sen krampo. Barcelona kwado want to me am.
No the man.
Obeye big stage no aye
he won with style. And his games were iconic. And no money dinner for baby.
But we did so Messi and Ronaldo.
Me dear.
And they
what they ayi beto na say me take Pele. Okay? Depending on what happens tomorrow, maybe Messi. Honestly. But Maradona their phone there, minimum there me on am the nikato.
Okay.
In terms of achievement, need in total. So confirm say in terms of talent there. A beer debate in baby.
But achievement in be beer there.
So talent in the ODA in here. Because they are extremely talented that Omonya Ghana Premier League gram.
Okay.
Achievement. Omo win still they won't go get closer to Pele.
They send the opinion on
to me. In international football, the greatest is Pele. But in club football, it's Alfredo Di Stefano. None will come closer to Alfredo Di Stefano. but because one more international football won't change it.
But don't can me no moment.
Puskas ne back on the Gento Munina be too messy. Yes. Because Gento was 6 Champions League, 12 La Liga titles. Kwame Sonya better. But where Pele to win 3 World Cup and Maradona, who says he was loved by people. Yeah. And Kwame, Sunday game against England and Belgium. No, it is not easy. Maybe Pele against Sweden, maybe Ronaldo against Germany or Netherlands in 1998. Zidane against Brazil in 2006, and maybe Messi game no against Croatia and Kakra, and I'll bet him there to sell 2 games now. Maradona the man in 1986. Those were iconic and monumental games. Say what chance yeah? Can World Cup and a boat trim say second because Kwame offer ball now 20 pound 5, and Maradona's best game in 86 wasn't the England game. England for no boy and my game you go and watch him against Belgium. And Kwame, Diego the end on say obi a omo worshiping in Argentina. I agree with Sir Franco Naru say Messi di World Cup in China dia. Argentina krom ho no. Baby a Diego e wo no. Oye eduru ho anase ebi obisa no depending on because Messi so finance ya untime mo. We mu no omo gina finance a omo mo obi a hu so omo gina Messi struggles in the finals. Copa America ekura na omo giye wantimi amo finals no. Na no ya de omo giye na da no ase ball kro mo bi da. Inti Messi struggles in the final. Inti Kwame no so ya amamfo hwe because Pele mo no mo pe finals. Maradona mo pe finals. Zidane mo pe finals. Ronaldo mo pe finals. Inti etina the stage is set for Lionel Messi.
Hi, Kessben Sports. I am putting it to you, Kwame Mickey, that yesterday you decided to do PR work for the GFA. I am saying it again. If they think they have the balls, they should go ahead and sue Molina. Allow your panel to make their contribution and stop the interference. Stop defending the GFA. Lexus from a jura. Newton Latte, na yabawa, then nene, obeye, a day, a mine, a fan pack, and so expectation, it is a Newton.
So amazing. It's been 62 days and counting.
Yeah.
Now, Osha, baby, I woke up and I started free now. Your neighbor started from March day 1, and you know it was so great. So we're celebrating a huge football festival like the World Cup. Over in Qatar, it was quite a different thing. We were expecting, we as Ghanaians, and of course as a whole, as an Africans, we achieve the latter stages of the World Cup. But unfortunately for we Ghanaians, Ghana it feels very, very, very early. But even after that, Oheneba, Fan Parker is so amazing. Each and every day, your 2 commentators, CK and Clinton, comment to the go each and every moment. Capture at the man at your phone opportunity and share game to be. Tony Montana managing ground so well. Making sure security from organization, everything intact. And each and every moment will be the background, so we'll enjoy Fan Park so well. But out of the 64 days, we have just 2 days left. Today, and of course tomorrow, the finals of the World Cup. About few words, and your Oma Abusia Fire, started a Fan Park project. It's been huge. It's been amazing. 2 days in our canal, and then by 7 p.m. The 3rd and 4th place being the last day of this edition of the World Cup. Now you better say big ups to everyone who make a huge step here at the house Fan Park and how tournament AC follow each and every moment. You better say name more by 2 days in our canal and then you yard much now. Your fancy so then you're brutal and you're heavy and you're massive. Of course, the excitement can never be written off without a final game. It's been an amazing time at Fan Park. Oheneba, and then you have much games, okay.
I intimate hobium na me ba na o de me run board no so near sedie esitie. But for now, you better finals no na fe Yako Newton so na ono so the 2 games na so and the mama san feel. Hey, no final one I warm up no.
No, that is the biggest stage of football. Kwame, World Cup finals as a quality no of him kakra World Cup we. If some chance to share World Cup. Cause yeah, mostly. So we World Cup no do finals. 2006 Italy team in France. Big guys. Italy squad. Totti, Luca Toni, Cannavaro, Zambrotta. Look at the big guys. In 2010 you have Ian Robin, Wesley Schneider, Robin van Persie, Xavi, Iniesta, David Villa, Carlos Puyol, Sergio Ramos. Big guys.
Spain boys and Ubo Medina. Yes, Bia, Omudin na do. No, my boy to level at that time. No, Obia on the peak. Oma winning Champions League. It was an iconic size.
Big guys. In 2014, Mesut Ozil, Bastian Schweinsteiger, Toni Kroos, Manuel Neuer, Miroslav Klose, Philipp Lahm. Big guys. Argentina, Messi, Higuain, Mascherano. Big guys. The last World Cup, Pogba, Kante, Varane, Lloris, Mbappe, Griezmann. Big guys. Croatia team no. Rakitic, Luka Modric, Mario Mandzukic. Big guys. But it looks as if you find a way to win. That is the most necessary. Kaya World Cup stage nenya akuna ne molina mo. Enye konde nom, but this is the players available. And they've worked their way out to play in the final. Two teams na omo ba bebo no. Omo jeni ne start here. The first World Cup Stadio Park Central Montevideo and omo first game no omo share in 1930 World Cup Uruguay. Na omo de boy ni no Argentina ni abranti a ne friend Luis Felipe Monti. Ye di game ni ba wie no na kwame wa she go ba ko dia ma Argentina omo defeat France. Omo share hono man share bio. It took almost close to 48 years. And almost a bit share 1978 World Cup. It was Stadio Monumental. And also, Abranti a friend, Daniel Passerella, will go into the history books. Now see a bone. Some of the greatest center backs are more great the Terfa. Probably. So you Franz Beckenbauer, the Kaiser, the next person on board. Daniel Passerella and Oheneba. Oni Abranti a friend, Leopoldo Luque and a ton Trambino at the Argentina and almost chef France in 1978 World Cup. No, I'm sure we know Mario Kempis di omanim at the World Cup. Friendly games with the Omobo Bebe Ama France as Argentina, but the last World Cup almost Akushia or Kazan Arena. One of the best games that goes to South Mupa in the 2018 World Cup. And France Daniel Omu Argentina by 4-1. It was one gamer. The setup shop on the work here for the French national team said no, we take it offer. Argentina intimate. And clearly it was a day for Kylian Mbappe and a Griezmann and the Argentina free. A Croatia for the Argentina for the first 2018. No? Argentina for na ba almost said no mun deserve to lose, but poor goalkeeping name lose that particular game. It's also the meeting between the two. Na kwame Sane and Semnasi Akwakoye. First of all, so had the French national team before the World Cup, not the year can say omo betimi break case na omo ade buy no. Now in the absence of the top guys in Benzema, Paul Pogba and N'Golo Kante, omo betimi say jina ye no ma perform at the World Cup na, but the first task was to make sure so omo betimi a free more group stage and they did it so well. Omo ye adwuma wie no, ye who game so mabo, and in the game against England, a lot to omo as a favorite for the competition. And for that particular day, but England for nature say little mistakes and abeya obi betimi dia punish and very usual. Hurricane and Timmy and Fabo na anto atena nti wie no na France for na call manim. Ombeba against Morocco no more the upper hand because history, quality and everything back then. No more the more but come again. Kylian Mbappe conjoy magic they found a way to win. And omotim win here. Adia mo mu ye hu no eye mrantie biensa na omo wo mani mu no. Dembele de In the last 2 games, so follow France for now, off. Against England, against Morocco, off. But Mbappe has always been a player who team running out in such games. At age 22 to 23, he's playing a second World Cup final. That is Kylian Mbappe for you. Griezmann may not be your favorite. He may not be your perfect number 10. But he get the job done for Didier Deschamps. Olivier Giroud Nyame number 9. Me mentonem for the team 9. But in the French national team, he find a way to give them and provide those goals for the Omope. Until you be a refuse Karim Benzema, a pra and not bench because they've not missed him at the World Cup. We money the 3 actors. Argentina person omunya baby jina also omujina yi. At the World Cup finals, again the game is played in midfield. Into over here, Olien Chomene. Rabia Obeba Bakana. And I say for fun and any besample. So only for fun a bar. Omumi no na nebo yes Monaco to omoti omwase dada. Enye Jumaden. But where would the battle line be drawn? Why na ye bet task is unstoppable Lionel Messi? Is it going to be Fofana? Is it going to be Olien Chomene? Because I don't think the 2 center backs of Rafael Varane and Konate in your bet task is on yes Ejuman. No. Obviously, it's going to be a central midfielder who will be tasked to stop the movement of Lionel Messi. So, Messi mudro now Australian Chomene, a young player coming up. Now, no so about work up your born home. Now, clearly, the qualities of Messi ni Chomene no. So, Messi ni idea Abrante and a bed bread, but that is football. He can choose to intercept, but only nibble to say the Casemiro better ball every himself no. It's Messi going to play in advanced role. And only a dia betre. So she ultima a friend Argentina and so on. This is not the best Argentine side that we've seen after the 1990-2014. But at Yaba was teams now more Batistuta, or more Recall Me, or more Pablo Aima, or more Crespo, or more Roberto Abondanzieri, or more Juan Pablo Sorin. Come or more Mauricio Pochettino, we more Omunsuni been a determination and great. Sepatapana omudibo, they don't care. And they have very good technical brainer. Almost finding different plan for different opponents. Intinano me kan ha say, time omo Netherlands e bono mu se mu odin anom ko 3 back. Omo bo against Croatia no mu se dabi. Croatia mfimfin Luka Modric nko so omo kobo 2 midfielder Luka Modric ko beti ayo omo adwuma. E no omo call for diamond. 4 at the middle. 4 now omudi go mfimfin omo ama wenga bi amobi. But 4 central midfielders no omo planty omo. Into Enzo, Oshe McAllister, Oshe Rodrigo de Paul, and now Leandro Paredes came and gave a 5-star performance. Omo defense ne dia kwa omo adwuma no ye de. Molina, Akuna will be back. E omo set a graphic combo de boni so any there. Otamendi and then Abrante friend Christian Romero. So maybe your coach Lilo Scaloni ne water Adrano Samuel. I'll go in for the 3 back of Lisandro Martinez, Otamendi, and then Christian Romero. Because Mbappe, any Dembele no mudea, Akuna and Molina will not survive. But the moment you go back 5, omu duty ne beba beye kwame. A second duty at least omu kwa. Omu a center back behind, omu betimi a complement omu effort in terms of the defensive shape. Amoma a 5 at the back. Mbappe de bakusa bako ho a baku betimi aba. Se Dembele de bakusa bako ho a baku betimi aba. I don't think Griezmann be a very difficult game for them because Griezmann task of play Enzo Fernandez will betimi deal with him. Or no you soon adwene onche obo no o magim kura no aba be bobo no ntem. Ohwe ba bi a spaces de wo no. Now about bejina spaces no. And Sabon Ebecha he defends so well. So omo person omo board attacking transitioner. Kwame ono na release the attackers of Mbappe and Dembele. So first of all, was Argentina dealing with the speed of the French attack. Again, one plan omo besa using say. So watch the height of Olivier Giroud na he Otamendi. Any Christian Romero, Olivier Giroud height in was ro. Inti Kwame. So omunye duro ni mo Mbappe nkroso. Dembele nkroso, but this game you expect Theo Hernandez. So no beba be say adwuma no. Theo Hernandez be na nima Kwame expect these crosses. Conde there only good when it comes to crosses. And again, On another side, one defensively are a bit weak. Into Mbappe depended so much on Theo Hernandez and Kylian Mbappe. So more yes idea. Then Rodrigo de Paul need to operate from that particular line. Into the Paul Jina Koyanim Nenzo Jina Nechi. No more leader and so on. It is Mbappe and Theo Hernandez Koyanim there. One team and two you will not survive. We saw that against Morocco. Morocco for the board young baby. But Omo and Timia and Fahakim Jet. Any branch FN Ashraf Hakimi and stop the run, the pace, the directiveness of Mbappe in that particular line. And I want to meet the Albebre. Minim Argentina for never come back. No matter how share the match on boy against France in 2018. And it was that same plan and Air France at the shell. Come tournament in Yaka. And the best player of the tournament, Ejina Mbappe any Messi so. Minim Messi won any more bet me but I don't think if Mbappe scored 2 goals tomorrow, Messi will be crowned the best player of the tournament. The Argentina for war and they say Omo Messi. Team now Omuni Nebabon, Omuni Messi won, so that gives them an advantage. In terms of quality, France for no quality to Argentina for. But Argentina for no Messi, who is playing so well in the tournament. Julian Alvarez, who so Dinani so free China ever. But so what you Konate now, one thing, and Rafael Varane when he's fit. Kwame, who gives you that level of experience, quality, and personality. It is Julian Alvarez in Sober Breakakra. This is a game for Lionel Messi. Kwame, so when Timian showcasing a ball now about the tournament, they will struggle. But the good news for Argentina, and they say, France 4 players, and they all know what to say Chomeni and your training. And all how to say Rabia and your training. And all know what to say Turama and your training. Yet is all when you flew El Campo. In Tiano, Meduman, yet ding the mouth.
I must say, AC na DBAC almost so honorable. Among challenges, constant AC. Say how than in there, they are struggling with their even centre backs. We said Varane was indisposed along the line. Upamecano and they almost were back. Adrian Rabiot or Messi the other game, but they say that it looks like he's in contention to start. Omunya challenges with whether problems on, but let's see.
Omodi Upamecano be start game as a Franco Mbebrepa. Match when Upamecano said. If France want to win,
but Konate in so almost under the weather.
Okay, so because this is a game for Konate. Upamecano ya dia pass ni bi. Argentina for no koye ya dia pass ya. Kwabe. Omo bono. Wo ko bobo ball fe. This also no omo di shame sa.
Di shame. Say.
So omo bonya den patapa.
No so Bobby.
Esa.
Ni fe di shame.
Won so di shame di aba no. So omo board anti e ka so di shame won ti ase. E cha say ma ho kan no. Sa na ye frɛ no. O bobo na so ho kan no. Ma ni nkonimu. Say wo koye say wa dia pass wa down ho emfa.
But what were you thinking?
Oh no, say we hu ne de kwa Mickey.
Mickey.
Enti Kwame, sada wo so kono. Enti we e Konate ball. Upamecano no nim ball ne no. Eye ne fe. Few players na was skill no san what the ability to close, to intercept and to tackle. Upamecano no won say bia. But so why Konate na adano say France for nche na Morocco for cha omo. Ote ne ho jeje na o to ne ho na o block it. You need that type of a center back, especially when Lionel Messi is present. Come game to be Argentina. History, everything. Yeah, history ni bia. The last time the World Cup was played in Asia, South American fuya Nigeria. The last time Canada ba World Cup, Argentina for Nigeria. The last time Morocco for ba World Cup, Modibo in Argentina for Nigeria. So everything goes for Lionel Messi and Argentina. But the misro demo omuni say, omumdru World Cup final na, na din demo. They were there in 1930, they lost it. They were there in 1990, they lost it. They were there in 2014, they lost it. Into omo de fans lose no omo den. Se kese the Copa America there twice what de beche. Lost twice against Chile, lost against Brazil twice in the Copa America final. Into omo de fans lose no omo den. Ne konya omo den. This is their 6th time in the final. They've won 2. 2 and omaji. Etina kan won mabus finance kwansia omaji 2. The 2 no omaji ni nyina omo anyi no Europe. 1 in Argentina, 1 in Mexico. Until again it goes for Argentina.
is winning?
Come a game I'll go in for Argentina.
1-0, 2-1.
There'll be France for the goal. France will score. Come I'll be very surprised if Mbappe and Timian use such defense.
Extra time.
Very likely, but depending on the state of the French guys, the France will play in be a fitter. Come Argentina was struggling to be them. So we play in be a fit. No more the team, no more the buy, no more the start games now. Konate your fate, Varane your fate, Conde your fate, Yo Hernandez your fate, Rabiot your many. Now come on ball Dembele, Griezmann, Mbappe, Giroud. Argentina will struggle.
But you tip Argentina to win.
Everything goes for them.
Okay.
The only problem Namakano. Work up fan and no more than Baniji or play no do or money in the fan as na or bono, ultimate more. Which is like Messi. But you know, Kwame, Messi beat me as affiliate in China. There's no way I could be able to compare Maradona Bill. This is their last chance. Omo they are bought from 2019. Omo semi-final against Brazil, not 7 of these players were unable. The last time Omoji Kupa American in 2020, we had a boy with the exception of Julian Alvarez. So they have a team. You can say a team. And I've said that from 2010 till now, work up promo team na individuals. In the France for so were experience they won the last World Cup. They are in the final again. And the coach now at the bench, no. Hey, your coach or do last World Cup, no. You know, see the champs on that. But Kwame, so okay, I watch it. I said the eye can because before the World Cup, we are seeing Pam after any man could yam farmer. And France for Naka said Zidane tea or Tiffy on your German United because of the champs was yam or World Cup from America next down. But you're doing why, even in the absence of all these 4 guys, so you can never underrate the French side. But history and everything backs Argentina. And Kwame, I think Argentina were the better place to win this particular trophy.
Good morning to your respectable crew. In fact, Sir Franco Naro has said it all. My observations. 1, Kanandi Kem explain it to me why Lionel Messi relax on the pitch whilst sometimes he'll be walking. Is it a strategy to keep opponent eye from him? 2, I support Messi, but I don't hate Ronaldo because he has done a lot. Emmanuel Wise, Maabo, or the US, Virginia, and our day Abreye. Se Franco Narona still I'm enjoying your analysis, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi fans are praying that this Sunday we will win the World Cup. And Messi will be the real GOAT, proper GOAT. And then Ronaldo will be sheep. Be a sheep. Okay. Andy Bisinia, what a football analyst. Okay, and also there, what they Abba and Nano pay. And so, I don't know, Mamisha we na femin call Awal Mohamed Huduo. Andy will be crying tomorrow because France is winning the World Cup no matter the sickness in France team. Faila. With the free Elembele district and our no so and then the message you know a free at the Abre Nano pay. Good morning, please. I think the history of the World Cup, the best player of the tournaments is often given to the team that loses in the finals. Jeffrey from Kaswa. Awal Mohammed Hudu.
Nicky, was it the best player is often given to the team that loses? Okay. It's me the best player no crowd one. Say Oliver Kahn, or G best player of the tournament. It was 2002. Say Germany and winning World Cup. And I'm a boy. Brazil let's show me 2-0. But no the Messi edge on Tizoenya de Bia. Mario Kempes edge the best player Sergi Golki 1978. But Mickey
I'm a player Tenya best player.
Obaenya de Bia.
Also Muta.
Okay.
Sir Luka Modric won the best player in the last
in the last World Cup. And then 2014 went to Messi.
They lost it to
2010 went to Diego Forlan. 2006 was Cannavaro.
Okay.
I think Cannavaro
he went to Zidane, yeah. Cannavaro is best player of the tournament. Or the best footballer. And Zidane is the best player of the tournament. Yeah. So Mickey
and the tipe Argentina.
Example how they are being consistent.
Consistent, yes. And Argentina is winning.
Messi best player of the tournament.
We are by Mama say obvious so hit no ho.
Debut statistics.
We be no Mama say hit no. Awal say Andy say Argentina is winning the World Cup. Unso beka say.
Say me ya me ba
yanda hombra. Yamba sisi ana fe. Awal enti awane se Franco Narunka. Sansuna Newton Latte. Yebetene ka yeba sisi ya.
Clinton Owusu-Bempeni, Sports Department, Kessben. We should be a happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. And we'll be asking Adaji Omunya and the share Kessben TV. Omomusu T Kessben FM na listeners say do be asking. We be out to be a happy New Year and a Merry Christmas. Do be asking. I feel the same way na Yakopon Boa na ubia. So it's my training. You may be beyond so it's my cosi. Official pool. I feel camera as I'm with you.
Your friend Andy Kem, Kessben Sports. Maybe she will be a Merry Christmas. You crew born in Mary Babisi. Tafo, Nimpote Mua, Guna Jamasi, Yamwase, Omwa, Minimo, and MFD, so almost home. Eddie Babisi, your sponsors are almost so boy, my Jumedi, Ekuyi, your listeners are almost to tea, Brebiano. Bibia and Kuya almost Bibia rally behind us. Amo etimi etaya chima ejumadi etimi ekoyino. Ya wish you be a Merry Christmas.
Yonwa sunana Muhammad Awal Hudu Kessben Sports. To na gaya ma mutane kaman kowa ya saurari Kessben domin mu muke da packages da ababa da muke ba yan wayen mu wayanda suke sauraron mu masu jin mu da wayanda ke jin mu gaisuwa ne wan ya zama na shekaran da muke so mu wish kowa Merry Christmas Happy New Year. Shekaran da ya wuce mu da ku muka zauna mu bar ku muka yi mu'amala mu da ku muka yi komi zamu zo mu shiga shekara sabu kowa ya saurari Kessben kowa ya saurari Kessben Sports domin mu muke da ababa na kirkin da zamu doki mu baku kuma mun ba ku abin da ake ce ma World Cup Fan Pack mun ba ku packages mun ba ku ababa dewa to wanga gaisuwa ne na shekaran da ya kai da zamu shiga cikin sabon shekara muna sauraron ku ku zo ku doki ababan ku zo ku gamu da mu zauna daidai muna so mu wish kowa Merry Xmas Happy New Year.
The friend me pages me na me behind the live stream be akoso fiano afre asan asubiem ya my viewers and your listeners na Merry Christmas.
Hi, my name is Whitney Oseshe. I direct the Kessben Sports Show. May this season bring happiness to you and your family. Merry Christmas.
Tony Muntaneni, a member of the Kessben Sports Department. I think Cheba, Nesuni Penina, and a 2 year. Nyame adom yeda so tin kwamedie me fa konya we so I wish Kessben, especially the sports fraternity. Yemu bia Merry Christmas in advance. Nyame ema fi bisim no enkoyi information me da se pi koso a ne Kessben Sports ene wa ene hwi abom ma official pa me mo official pa
Hello, a friend Grace Adamu, me Ajmo Official Hotel. Emma, Obi Biara Fisher Pop, Enkankaya customers. Me chame mama and me papa so Mr. Damu. I'm a ma omu a fisher pa.
Family Prince, we make no Official Hotel.
And first I can say so. I will say customers in a happy new year. Nothing so. I am member for share with I may enjoy service. Now bar the very generous. We call I feel so much mammy. Ya mercy I'll tell you. Bapa of all if you just say. I'm not for you more red packing Mamuna official.
Hello, Abusiafo. Your friend me Jewa. Make us a free for Sia Hotel. I feel say na yetem kwam na bibia ekoso kama emaye. For Sia Hotel, so ba ye bejejo so. Ni amawa wa tu ahead nti ya mumra. Mechia mabusuafo nyina me director Mrs. Kessben ene ne husband Mr. Kessben ma sorry for mabusuafo ne me workers nyina me mamo official po afisese ne etenkwam na bibia ekoso amen
ye frame me papa re ye mam adofo nyina official pa afia ye besimu yi ye sre adom enhira ema obi biara yes mamo official pa biem every Kessben media for Sia Hotel afise say ye besim ye bompa say nyame mai na hoden obi atu kwan a omre kumase no meda for Sia Hotel official po
Abusiafo Mamuna.
Ni hu ni obewe ne competition no. Miki okaya ma beye one analysis bi wo hada.
Yeah.
Ama metwa so ka se Qatar host World Cup no. Asaji.
Yeah.
Nim se okaya da day.
Make pa.
But this time around Qatar is winning the World Cup in a proxy way. Se Qatar o mine mo club o makwakoto a o mu place ewom no. So when it came to the semi-final, say Hakim Ziyech, Ashraf Hakimi, Lionel Messi, and Kylian Mbappe. Omo counties omo free edru semi-finals no. Ehon ma misipo. Eka se Qatar hosted the World Cup no. Omo seji. Because nature say adia omo share say and it so like adia omo share say dream since 2000. Omo dream so omo pese omo host World Cup. Omo di omo shiche ni plans nyina ekogu akwemu. Esi omo yi. Now, me heard a preview of the game. Very, very difficult game. So what share this competition World Cup yabuya? Argentina, apart from one game Omuluzu against Saudi Arabia, which was the first game. No? Any game Omok Bobia, they score at least 2 goals. My name is Sawasha Neswa. Because after losing 2-1 against Saudi Arabia, their next game against Mexico, they won 2-0. The third game against Poland, they won. So Kaya 2. And in the next game also against this team, Omushomu around 16, no, Australia, they won 2-1. And Omobe share, and Omobe winning in the quarterfinals against Netherlands, 2-2 draw and a couple post-match penalties. And Omobe share Croatia 3-0. And Sawasha, France also Omonko clean sheet till that game lose that 2. In the group stage, you know, they Omonko clean sheet. And a band knockout and so Omonko clean sheet. Till that game Omobenya that 2-0 win against Morocco. Because in their first game against Australia, they won, but they conceded. They won in that second game. So Kaya against Denmark, they won 2-1. And their last game against Tunisia, they lost, Mickey. Their last game against Tunisia, they lost 1-0. And Nona, Obeka say, Coach Didier Deschamps, Emma, some of guys are multi bench and Ebe Shas, you know. And in round 16, they won, but they still conceded against Poland. Take a look at what happened during the quarterfinal game against England. So it was only in the semi-final now, Mobo against Morocco and France and conceded. So I'm not sure say France no omu defense no eto sini kakra. this is where they have to work towards that. And injuries any injuries per se, flu na abiba, some of them players no yare omo ye ill due to those air conditions and some no Dayot Opamecano, Ibrahima Konate, Adrien Rabiot, Aurelien Tchouameni Kraibeti so bi Kingsley Coman, Mickey, all these guys are key men na omoka the French team na the omo ni eda omo so omo ba be boy dwuma no amomo in that final na e ba so chira. For Argentina, so Gonzalo Montiel was suspended in that semi-final. The same also applied to Marcos Acuna. So ntimi more in that games against Croatia, but they are back. Almost serve almost suspension every. So what it means is Argentina have full house, and this is where Argentina omono ewo advantage kaga based on the fact that omonya situations and our concerns kaka obeka say flu na biba French camp no, but for Argentina they omon nebi. And Mickey game way history bebo bi papa me nada. History ebeye juma, but Mickey ma catalogue adie bi 3 factors working in favor of France. Mickey, 3 factors working in favor of France. Number 1, the last time a team won and defended the World Cup yes no anyway I say 1958 and 1962 when the Brazilian team during the likes of Pelé winning was Sweden defended in 1962 in Chile. And so washa came France because they won in 2018 and they're in the 2022 finals. Number 2, Mbappe more than 10 minutes I'm a France lose World Cup game in Sida. Sem Mbappe be JC Mickey no jina France mu team mu na 10 minutes ya boy we no mo lose in Sida. And one of the factors are working in favor of the Alele Blues, the French team. Number 3, the last time France lost to a South American team Mickey 44 years ago. It was way back 1978. Because after that, any team of France, Asia, or yes, Southern American team, ever World Cup, bia France edin sunkuni Mickey. Because after say France lose against Argentina, 1978 World Cup, Argentina hosted 1986, France met Brazil in the quarterfinals. 1-1. The French team won in the penalties. France are 1990, Oma 1994. But 1998, they met Paraguay in round 16, almost 1-0. They met Brazil in the finals in 1998. They defeated the Brazilians 3-0. In 2002, the French team in a group with Uruguay draw goalless. In 2006, Omo share any Southern American team. In 2010, Omo frame group stages was South African against Uruguay, a Southern American team. It ended goalless. In 2014 against Ecuador, it ended goalless. Last World Cup 2018 Russia, Mickey, France defeated 3 Southern American teams. In Peru, 1-0 group stages. Almost Argentina in the round of 16 4-3. And almost Uruguay 1-0 in the quarterfinals before beating Belgium and eventually defeating Croatia to win the World Cup. So Mickey, 3 factors are medical boy. Wekima France. Mbappe has never played 90 minutes for them to lose in a World Cup. And the last time a team won and defended those years, and also the last time they lost against a Southern American team in a World Cup was 44 years ago, way back 1978. So now let's go to the factors tilting to Argentina's favor.
Mm-hmm.
Argentina, World Cup could be so Poland na Poland so amo qualify a free group stages. World Cup Argentina bebo ageno Poland qualify a PA free group stages. 1978 Mickey wabra Argentina hosted the World Cup no. Na Poland, West Germany, Tunisia and Mexico were in the group. Poland qualified and Argentina went all the way to win the World Cup by defeating the Dutch team Netherlands by 2-1. by 3-1 rather. In 1986, na Morocco, England, Poland, Portugal ewo group. Poland qualify. Argentina went all the way to win the World Cup. A few ways so. Poland ewo World Cup, they qualified beyond the group stages. No money Argentina na any Saudi, any Mexico, any qualifier. Number one, no. Number two, the last time the last time a Canada Echo World Cup, Argentina won. The last time a Morocco Echo World Cup, which was 1986, Argentina won. The last time a two teams from group drew the last four no. Team IO Group C and a win here 4 years ago, and also have Kai Wachi ako 2002. 4 years ago, na England, any Belgium, ewo group mo, ewo Russia, they went into the last four. Team IO Group C in France and a win here. This year, Morocco and Croatia ewo group, they are in the last four. Team IO Group C ewo final in Argentina. Kai when he come back, the last time such kind of a thing and happened here was way back 2002, and a Kosovo land na ye bubble finals each na ya, which was Asia. Turkey and Brazil were in the same group. Those two teams now go into the last four, and eventually Turkey now turn out Brazil in the semi-finals, but they went into the last four. That's another factor tilting towards Argentina's favor. Another one is the last two times, team aqua final mienu oje bako a onje bako. The last two times are final. Obeka se team aqua 2 consecutive finals. Oje first one, second one untiminje. Brazil were champions in 1994. Anamiboa. 1998 they lost against France. Before that, Argentina were champions in 1986. In 1990, Italy they lost against Germany. So this is also a factor tilting towards Argentina's favor. The last time a coach edit national team echo 2 consecutive World Cups or Oheneba on the next one. Carlos Bilardo was on the touchline for the Argentines. It was Mexico 1986. Or the Omo Eshe Germany 3-2. In the next final, it was 1990, it was Italy no Mickey. Carlos Bilardo lost with the Argentine team against Germany, Andreas Brem. So, Mickey, this is also another factor that is tilting towards the Argentines' favor. Apart from that, Mickey, Didier Deschamps headed the French team in 2018 Echo World Cup finals. Ewo Russia. Etimiji the World Cup no. But in 2002 in so Osawa finals are over the touchline for the French team no. So these are the factors I have talked about it that is tilting towards Argentina's favor. Apart from that, Mickey, Sasha Adiewe in 1978 Argentina on third group game Moro Kempis SA penalty. They went all the way to win the World Cup. In 1986 Diego Armando Maradona SA penalty. They went all the way to win the finals. 2022 Messi say penalty in the third group game.
They went all the way to win the finals.
Messi the last two teams,
they will go.
They went all the way to it. So this time around, so Messi and some Messi penalty. So these are factors that I have talked about tilting towards the French favor and those ones tilting towards the Argentines' favor. So Nyame babe we say land no asase na ye bobo no e was no Asia. And the last time the World Cup went there, it was the final between a Southern American team in Brazil and an European team in Germany. And the Southern American
Argentina want to win a World Cup outside America.
Say omo outside America. Outside America. Omo win
so don't win back here Mexico.
And then
back here Omu free America.
Oh, say me those factors tilted towards the French favor.
Who is winning today?
I'm going for a 2-1 win for Argentina.
Argentina winning.
2-1 win.
Everyone wants Argentina to win, but don't forget France are representing Africa of a clear DSTV in Pasatia. and what did a message, every buyer. Hi, good morning. I want Adikem. Okay, I want to ask Adikem, who is the best goalkeeper in the 2022 World Cup ongoing? Okay, and also good morning, Mickey. So is it true that Thomas Tuchel leads 6-man short list of Ghana coaching role? Nana Yao Kiddy possible. Watching the show live from Seshi Asanyoneso. And Nana Yao I did a message, every buyer. Good morning. I'm really enjoying your show this morning. I predicted 2-0 in favor of Uruguay against Ghana. I'm predicting 3-1 in favor of France, and it will come to pass. Thanks, one for Dimbia and so and Tuaso. Also, dear, what they abano. Say Franco Naro, are you ready? Also, the dear Beba na fe ye di ejakakra. Please, can San Franco Naro explain what exactly Messi has done to him that he hates him so much? Or it's simple because of the love he has for Ronaldo? Echira finals, no.
Kwame, they didn't come here, me penny back. Check a graphene or any one day. China will do my friend Okinamo.
Okay.
To them, Monon, and it will be I think one. China Meko. Na Sisian Suna a champion or no ye a do my Eduamwa MPP coordinator. Or semi mobi anti say former constituency chairman. Ura Odin Hukwapia. And DC, APC, and MPP chairman, almost say on person Moshe Bono, a war, MC District Assembly Officer, or Cody, in T. Omoto Monsafri will be as a World Cup final, a whole number.
Okay.
My bombardier has a meeting me a Kushipia. Wow. Me reach Rebecca SG Moasem, but maybe 2 minutes. You see, World Cup, no, ye pre-empo, finally, a barbecue. You will be a kukru Moasaba. Lusail, the stadium near Bebobono, that iconic Lusail stadium, no, is extremely beautiful. In fact, Lusail Lancashire is very, very beautiful. A wonderland, baby a Cristiano Ronaldo restaurant after Moshe Ghana or the Portuguese team, no, Eko Didi, no, Lusail na ewo. Na France, team, no, Argentina team, no, omabo number of matches, ewo that Lusail iconic stadium. France, one team, they've been moving around stadium almost all games. I think that 3 major things will be at stake. The most important one is the trophy. Who wins it? Argentina or France? We are no free honoma. Wine and a budget go king. A World Cup here because of tournament. Already Messi has 5 goals. Mbappe has 5 goals. And potentially a China game no be to my mind. The golden ball winner and I said the top scorer of the tournament. We are no say everywhere. Why in the best the golden ball no best player, and then the golden boot top scorer. Into this game, potentially, able produce the World Cup trophy in baby Eberko. Potentially be produce the best player of the tournament. Potentially be produce the goal king of the tournament. Imagine me say Ekobase. As we speak now, Messi was so crashing Mbappe as the best player of the tournament. Because, one, he's 35 years. The fans are 1 year than they was so. Inti so mumi enu nyina obia anye bibi papa bia o tournament a China game no mo a epeko de ama Messi. But depending on what the individual does on the game, ebetimi aso ko baby a. We are not the free honma go king their numbers 5-5. Let's see, say Bakubeshe no ako 6 and BBA, and also a very, very important. Now, Kwame, men can be brave. This Argentina team, boss, all the discussions is around Messi. But I think that there are some few players in the Argentine team. They have done extremely very well ahead of this tournament. Seneyeka top goalkeepers. How many people will mention Emiliano Martinez? But he's been a super goalkeeper for Argentina. Gabriel Otamendi ayeni diye chemobia ire finu kraso or Benfica. But he's been a pillar at the back of the Argentines. This Argentine team, look, defensively they've been solid. And it's the reason they are progressing. After first defeat, they've done very well defensively. In midfield, it's a certain Enzo Fernandez. And Woye Jumani than Alvarez and Messi. But there's a toxin in Messi.
Who is winning?
Kwame, Owunim say, Eddie Argentina to win outside America.
Okay.
Wishes are not horses, like beggars would ride. Said Yenka, my dreams are tournament to be a majority of the world. Na entiasie wom. Because we boy Messi abe bonu we see pana after some World Cup, 5 World Cups appearances. No nishi de chira a hankro for. But I still think that the French will lift the trophy. Allez les Bleus. Allez les Bleus.
France is not representing Africa. Bia, it's France, an African country. Those players should rather be playing for their home countries. Messi for gold. Abesima, Memo Ache. Now, what to say?
Christ in here, Adisha.
Metunka Ache.
Papa.
Isha and so Ache. Say no. Doctor na sogu ano sa. Ade.
Afishapa.
Ade no ase. Say no kwe.
Sasa na kan na me de.
Ai. Sogu ano sa.
Ai.
Na ohwehwe me. Ahwehwe mbi na me no ane sha ase.
Ampa.
Ana.
Aminu na sha ase. Say egusu ayeko.
Yeko sa.
Enjai.
No kre pa. And then komo be na wo de mame.
Ye be bon komo every doctor Amuzu Eba clinic. Na ne nkɔmɔ a yɛdi no ɛyɛ kakra bi na ade a ɛha dwe pa ne sɛ nneɛma bi a ɛha yɛ mɛma ne yɛn kununom no yɛyɛ bu yɛn ni egu so na mepɛ sɛ anɔpɛ yɛ kasa de fa nneɛma bi a ɛbɛda edi ɛwɔ mɛma hu anaasɛ mɛma ho ama yɛn hu sɛ yadeɛ a ɛyɛ ɛnane dwonsom yadeɛ mɛma yadeɛ kɔfa mmerɛ yɔba no yebehunu se bibi sei yɛyɛ na bia mekwasɛm ni sɛ saa ne me bɛkan ni ɛyɛ ade a ɛwɔ yɛ ho so yɛnim sɛ ɛnompo ɛna akɔfa yɛ mmerɛyɔ ɛde abrɛ yɛ nkɔmɔ yi firi Dr. Amuzu Herbal Clinic a yɛwɔ Kumasi Tafo Club 600 na oyɛ bɛma na wotie mi a mepakyɛw fɛ me waso paa yie efi sɛ nneɛma bi a ɛdi yɛ nya no sɛ yɛhunu ne yɛbu yɛ ne agusa na yɛhunu ne ntɛm a enkan kofa ye mreyo amfama abribia bema obehu se nsakraye bi foforo bi abeka utedua ho no ehɔ na ye fɛ ne sɛ wanya ɔhaw ɛwɔ bema na sɛ wanya yadeɛ ɛwɔ enem yadeɛ mu nano egu ne mienu ye fɛ bi wɔ nem ye fɛ bi wɔ junsom na ye ka ne nyinaa bom a infection sɛ de de bia ye ka no na obɛyɛ dan wɔ hunu sɛ ne ye kan wo bi but ye din kan no ubetimi enya infection anaso ubetimi enya yade yi aye kan bi wa abra hwi enne di oni paduam na se obema ho ana ane na de nti ebema na basa ne se ye wo eni padua no na se nipa no bi wo ho no mu a wo mo system wo mo ni padua no ne nkwamo no wa ahoden soronko a eno ankasa timi kutia nyarewa na nso ntimi ntu nyarewa ase enti obi betimi enya niemi bekan bi enso ennedi ewo ne bema ho ne nipadua mu mpo mani hu se wanya bi eno nti na enne yedi sa nkomo no na de etie ni se oye abrante oye bema na ohunu se oti yaw ana bia oti hene bi ewo obema no emu a eno eye yade a meka ho asemi se obetimi anya bi infection no se efiri ena ana se efiri dwunso mu ene je se oba Dr. Amuzo me check ma nemom se wo dwunso na hunu se obema mu hyehye wona se obema no emu no ya wo ya eno ye bia etoda bi a utimi so obema dua ni mu na wo se umia na wo posa eno so ye bia the moment a obehu sa ade no pe e wo se obomoden ba Dr. Amuzo Herbal Clinic ye wo Kumasi Tafo Club 600 saa ne mi kan se eye wo kwa akira na che na se wampe ehu aduro anya ebetimi akafa mreyo e de abrɛw ye hwɛ screen ni so a de bia ye ka se obu oso se me wo weak erection na se me be ma sɔre a emu eye mre esan so ma me hu esane me ntem saa ne mi kan e na be kwa kofa wo hawe se e de abrɛw enti se uhunu se obema ni mu ya wo ya obema ni mu ehyehyew ɛsɛ sɛ wotu anamo ɛba Dr. Amuzu ɛba clinic san sɛ ɛno betumi ama ɔbɛma sɔre mu bɛyɛ mmerɛ anaasɛ betumi ama wo ho ɛsane wo ntɛm ebiem wobɛhunu sɛ ɔbɛma no ano no nsuo bi fifra no bɛpepepepe nsuo ɛtetetete ntasuo na sɛ bi ɛtete no wɔ hɔ a na ɛsɔne daabi ebi wa bɛwɔ ɔhunu bɛhu wɔ hɔ a wobɛdwo nso bɛwie wobɛhu ɛntoatoa so ebitimi aba ne ɛkyena ma bi a bɛ 3 months na mai sɛ deɛ meka sɛ yɛ system ne timi kutia nyarewa no saa na ɛtie sɛ wohu saa deɛ wei a ɛno nso betimi ama ɔbɛma no emu ayɛ mmere anaasɛ betimi ama wo ho ɛsane wo ntɛm anaa wobɛte yaw soronko bi ɛwɔ sisimu anaasɛ ɔbɛma nim ekuro bi betimi abɛtɔ ɔbɛma no ho ne nyinaa yɛ ade a ɛha adwen paa yi na saa nneɛma wei nyinaa na Dr. Amuzu atena se ne ayɛ nnuro di aba sɛ ɛno ɛma unya mmerɛyɔ ɛwɔ ɔbɛma mu ɛno ɛma ɔbɛma no emu yɛ mmere enti ɔsi sɛ me bɛma no ɛsɔre a emu ntumi nyɛ dene efiri sɛ mmoawa no ɛwɔ wotedua ne mu no ama adwuma na ɛsɛ sɛ ɔbɛma no yɛ ntumi nyɛ ntubon sɛ ɔbɛma no sɔre a na ago ntumi nkɔ n'anim ntumi nyina so ntumi ngorɔ mayi ɛno ne weak erection te sɛ bɛma no asɔre nso emu nyɛ den na berekro no anso ama emu akɔyɛ mmerɛ sɛ ɔyɛ bɛma na wotie mi na wɔ saa wɔ hawe a bra Dr. Amuzu eba clinica yewo Kumasi Tafo Club 600 na yɛma wɔ duro a ɛbɛboɔ nyame dom so yɛayɛ Amuzu 4-in-1 no ɛde aba saa yare a meka nyinaa no sɛ wowɔ bia ɛno na wobɛnom yɛhyida akyekyɛ mu akuakuakuakuakuakuo Amuzu 4-in-1 no sei na tie sɛ wowɔ saa wɔ hawe bia na ɛyɛ kooko bi na ɛha wo anaasɛ bia na yare foforo bi na ɛha wo Amuzu 4-in-1 no yɛbɛma wo Amuzu Co bitters Amuzu Co herbal bitters Amuzu J na Amuzu J no bɛma wo ahoɔden soronko a ɛbɛboa wo ama wo nerves no anaasɛ wo system no atumi ayɛ adwuma yie sɛdeɛ ehia ahoɔden ɛwɔ mpam no sɛ mmerɛyɔ no anaasɛ deɛ mu ayɛ mmerɛ no ɛyɛ kooko a yɛma wo Amuzu Co no a wobɛhu sɛ afiri wo so ayi kooko na afiri hɔ no ne sisi mu mmerɛyɔ no nyinaa no afiri hɔ ama ho atɔ ɛba ne saa no a etimi ma ɔbɛma no mu yɛ ɔya nku wɔ hɔ no a wode bɛsra so kama na aboa wo sensansan na agu ho a wode srasra ho na ahye nsan ne nyinaa se na aboa wo ama bibia ayɛ kama Amuzu 4-in-1 ɛyɛ duro a yɛde ebetu saa nneɛma wei ase Amuzu 4-in-1 no yɛwo no ahodoɔ bɛɛ sɛ ɛnan na ɛtɔ da bi a ɛnyɛ 4 ne nyinaa na wohia obi wɔ hɔ no mu a ne bɛɛma no sɛbi ɛso kama ɛmfɔn na emu no na ɛmmerɛ nti ɛba ne saa no a yɛbɛyi baako afiri mu ɛsan sɛ owɔ deɛ sɛbio emu ɛden dada deɛ ɛmmerɛ no na yɛde bɛma waka ho ɛne deɛ betimi ama wɔyɛ adwuma no akɔ animu nti no ane sɛ obɛfa Dr. Amuzu number no na wafrɛ ɛtɔ da bi a etimi ma ɔbɛɛma no ɛsote sɛ ɔbɛɛma no ɛsote a yɛbɛma wo Amuzu T Amuzu J ɛne Amuzu J herbal bitters ne bi na wo sɛ yɛde nku bi ato ho a nku no ɛyɛ yirima ɛnam sɛ ɔbɛɛma no ɛso ate no nti no yirima no na wode bɛsrɛsrɛ ho na ɛgyegya ɔbɛɛma no na ɛhuhuru aba nkakra nyɛ sɛ bɛgye bum ɛyɛ nkakra na ama emu no ayɛ duru na afɛ deɛ otimi ne oyire ɛde ahyia ma ani ka aba saa ne emi kan ɛno na timi ma ɔbɛɛma no ɛso timi ti no nti wonya saa enuro yi a ɛda so yi a ɛno ne ɛdura wobɛhia ɛwɔ 4-in-1 ne mu no yɛnhyɛ ne nso sɛ ansa na wobɛnya saa aduro we na wɔsɛ wo frɛ Dr. Amuzu number na wo ne doctor edi nkɔmɔ ansa na wo nsa aka saa aduro nti sɛ woyɛ bɛɛma na wotie me na saa wo wei ɛne wo problem a yɛn numbers ene gu screen so no yɛn branches ene gu screen so no yɛwɔ Kumasi Sunyane Kasoa Kofo Dua Takwa Cape Coast Tamale Achimota Techima ɛna Ashaman Ho Takrade ɛna Sehwi saa mmea we nyina yɛwɔ hɔ no nti wo fa number no a baabi a wo no fra na wo kɔ number no wobɛtumi afrɛ we ni a direct wo kɔ branches no baabi e bɛn wo 0247 77 67 43 0247 77 67 43 Kumasi dia ne yetafo club 600 yɛwɔ amuzu herbal bitters a ɛno yɛ fresh product a ɛde aba na onim sɛ ɛsikyire yadeɛ ɛdi yɛnya papa ɛsikyire yadeɛ nkɔfo wɔ low sugar na ɛyɛ adeɛ sɛ wowɔ hɔ no ma abua na wɔ ɛsi wɔ twa ahwe ɛsi na ha sɛ sugar kolo a obetumi ahyia saa wɔ haw no na saa amuzu herbal bitters na ɛde aba no sɛ wonom a etumi asikyire yadeɛ ɛbɛboa wo papa nti wo yo bi a diabetes ene wo hawa na hye ne so sɛ wo diabetes a wo be mentimi nya adwuma sɛ de sɛ ɛnam insulin na wo no ene nnuro asikyire yale nnuro na wo nom no ɛno ma wo be ma ye mmere nti sɛ wonya amuzu eba bitters no mu a na asikyire yadeɛ no o sugar no akodo normal ɛda normal na afi wo be ma na timi aye adwuma yie na sanso ye anti aging enso wo hu me ho aye wakono amuzu eba bitters Emma unyini tambia wo ye fresh what you say
look fresh am
me na me ka kire wo
omo ka kra we kire wo
amuzu herbal bitters any edra wo benoma ama tambia no unyini da Emma wo no entwentwem aha tambia wani ase homa ne nyina na ayiyi wo kasa na be me ehunu se wanyini wadwene mu do na body ni de eye fresh
obasi malo no
enti no amuzu herbal bitters na ensiesie wo amuzu kenso ebeye wo yefunu adwuma e de amount wa also how pa amuzu ke na obetwanom ye wo amuzu pi wo ho abra wo honam tutu honam yaw ahotutuo e wo so sasabro amuzu pi e na obenom amuzu garlic bitters e for pressure woni a stroke e ha wo po bu wonu ma tambia na ne honam nyina ye ne basa wonante kakra bi se wo te so saa amuzu garlic bitters e na obenom ye wo amuzu herbal mission so ho no ma onumbia ebeboa wo wei eye nupa Dr. Amuzu e de abedwa so enti se wo hia bia obefa ye number no se de e rolling e bia why confused enti mesre wo se wo de eye untumi ni di na malaria obenom amuzu herbal bitters amuzu herbal bitters amuzu herbal bitters eye pressure ene how u BP ene wosora obenom amuzu garlic bitters amuzu garlic bitters amuzu garlic bitters we ni edra benom etumi boa emasrade umoja ne die afusane ye ena honam ye oya eye amuzu p amuzu p amuzu p amuzu p we so onuma etu honam yaw ase ena ye wo amuzu k amuzu k de ne yefunu eye ne ya eye osa ena edi nani say no we ne de abadwa so nti abeka amuzu herbal bitters ne ho a eboa ma asikyire ya de ni nyina adwane miki say no we de ye ton wa abonte ye mfa mieja ye ton e wa abonten
but ye di bieja ne de
ye di bieja ne de gise ofa Dr. Amuzu number no na wa frɛ nti so obema mu kekaw obema mu ye ohene obema mu tutu entimi nyina so nche eswati hi uhia amuzu 4-in-1 number no 0247 776743 0247 ye wokuma seta for club 600 o chan Sunday ye be adwuma ye debia ye adwuma ye ma ahwefo nyina ene atifo afishafa
obasi manano obasi manano ni telate ayakrado yebeko aye television so na new telate de hobia no wono so edema new where gradia over to you.
Oheneba, good morning once again.
Good morning once again.
Modika bobo so akwachiri pa na tournament na a big football festival nti edru say na ya na each and every tiny story be no e match detail. So quickly yen to aso enfam free na yen hwe enema ba komiri bi atwagu e tournament no so far na Oheneba hwe me screen so a who say me image bi ha me pese me ne o ne ahwefo ne atiefo share ho message kakra e screen so o share image we a we Julian Alvarez na obi na tattoo no e na to ne sere ho e World Cup a etwagu no but share image no pa closely who say image we say one of the biggest moments for the Argentines and that was the goal omo esheditia Croatia for en route to this particular stage yebeka ho asem in a short while. So look closely, we won't say image no na ya tattoo a da enipa no esre hono, and that was the moment against Livakovic one-on-one situation. Julian Alvarez for Argentina, enya moment at the man all the Argentines. Now share a second to a bibo under Paya Bobo. Versus another tattoo a chagu our tournament. Of course, how are Argentines say football no, or treat football every moment, you know, a very historic one. It's also Messi image we say about a chagu tournament, but that was an image against Louis van Gaal and Edgar Davids at the time. I know what Netherlands bench also. This is the image. Now, Osha, a image on the streets of Buenos Aires or more draw art be Bia Murals be Echegu. But it dates back to 2002 at the time of Louis van Gaal at Barcelona. Ekofa one Roman requirement in the buyer. And message Omo Eddie Busa through that image and Paya Bobo. Obusana said Bobo no make chemu and yet say fool, I should say. Or catch no because Louis van Gaal catch one Roman requirement say a basketball crowd the whole world will be on better, but without the ball on shadow and you'll be now or do requirement and who said Argentine connection to Messi. After said that go to buy the Messi coach now this is Brozovic. Ocean the Conwa bomb and I draw to her. So when back in early 1990s, you know, and Croatia for a free the Soviet Union as a sovereign state. So Osha had no bomb and a Brozovic. Ayato Conwa denoted the son of war. Luka Modric, lot of Croatia players in out of war and departed from our family. So Brozovic sign we say no the Ayato Conwa. Oheneba also the bar World Cup a feature a great message. Say how over the ages I must struggle so much. Now my drew another stage, a big milestone for the Croats, a small nation. I mean in terms of football, a very big nation because our population there Zlatko Dalic, manager now there. Last time out 4 years ago in Russia, Otmi there pushing this squad. I mean squad we know sorry around the Euro 2016 World Cup 2014 time, you know. And a finals in 2018. A lot of press conferences ahead of the big game. Actually, Morocco for all they knew so makes me making a mark or World Cup, led by our manager Walid Gragu. A certain key players like Amrabat, Hakim Ashraf on your screen. These players, you know, and a manager, no, Akikoma boom, kakra, no, or do my baby do the third playoff of the World Cup in this edition. Croatia for a bar up against Morocco. Morocco hoping, say, me, I hold it down the flag of all Africans. So, Osha, key members of the squad have been players at Echegu, Hakim Ashraf, Luka Modric. They met and route to this stage almost about and it was a game each and every opponent man a lot of chances. So from Ivan Perisic from 40 meters away and all tested Yassin Bohum, but before that chance we share it closely. This is where Morocco gifted this chance to the Croats, and it was like the body man on one teammate before he realized now Oheneba watch pass in every other, and it was a transitional build up from Morocco when he gifted this ball to Ivan Perisic and now testing Yassin Bohum from 40 meters away. So these are some of the half chances. Two teams now share in the first leg. They will be picking out certain notes. And who said for the second time in this situation, Omalusu ball around their own defensive third, Morocco. So these were some of the chances they gifted, offered out. And the Croatia, Croatia, Antimi, Anfa, Anya, don't forget that game ended in a 0-0. And third place there. Yeah, I say a game at your boy, they redeem some image, and a PC fans are more back home and across the globe. And so that yeah, place will be a person or best struggle, but Luka Modric never had the opportunity to reach the final for the second time in about 8 years. But you know, all Kwako placing forth, you know, or better try say on any other teammate in me, I be at their bomb for Croatia minor. For Morocco and for whole of Africa, they did their best. Especially Osha group and movie out by certain nations, and San Medra, and your opponent be of Free Africa, a be an assembly on let's we see say this Moroccan side no ebetimi aye bibi ede atia Croatia for enanwumra. They've been doing some draws beyond their strength. Each and every moment beyond best step on the pitch, it goes beyond their potential. It goes beyond the squad in our field, it goes beyond the fans in the stands. Everything that omo ye bia no it show lot of trust. Our squad say, in fact, omo baha not for Morocco alone, not for the Arab world, not for Africa, but for each and every one of supporting the Moroccans from close and afar. Omo baby at your momo. So that game now ended in a 0-0. So and Sherway will lead and Dalic. That's also a lot of pleasantries and more exchanging after that game. I ended 0-0 and then you Oheneba. Yes, also a similar situation after the game. Say Omumbi enu ebetimi a lead opportunity. So be placed. Of course, for Morocco, it will be history, not down to the fact reaching the semi-final alone, but for the fact of placing third as the first African nation. I will place it. Griezmann has been a system player. We Mbappe, if you building out from deep defense. Manager Didier Deschamps tries without a certain N'Golo Kante, without Popoba. System Ben obetimi dia kone niwa, obetimi adia sustain the pressure now in the final third, especially as a defending champion. Now, Oshaya almost has to lose a lot of quality midfielders proud to the tournament. But Osha Griezmann, you can top chances creators. Our World Cup, I Echegu, our Qatar, Obama Mbappe as the number 1, 23 times. And we create chances at the other side. Obaka Messi. So Mbappe Messi happens to be top creators our World Cup with. But all players, me and Sam are created 30 or more passes. And as a chances at the other side, Griezmann places third with 17 chances created for the side in France. So Griezmann happens to be a second striker by trade. From Atletico Madrid, the clubs our ball he plays just closer to the box. But back in France, Juma quite different. He's been doing some quality job for them each and every moment. Look at that ball, that miss from Kylian Mbappe against Australia. And the chances was really created by Griezmann. Look at that switch of pass. But how are Griezmann area boxing? First of all, during the positional sense. Or only a switch game, no, Eddie Mano. You free midfield, Eddie Qua. Now, they always say, to Griezmann from deep midfield. How I try, sir, or pick up a very vital position around the box and sign all set to Mbappe. How can he miss from short distance Mbappe? But these are all some of the situations. It's to work up. Yeah, now it's so memorable. Griezmann has always been finding out the best position around the box. And the position is so crucial at the moment. On this circumstance, the midfield partner in Aurelien Tchouameni and our assistant, these two players, I'm gonna a late movement into the box. So, you find out about 5 players out boxing for England, but in the midst of them, France also Aurelien Tchouameni and Griezmann, Eshisha Jumano, the French. The position is very vital, but the most crucial part of the presence in the squad and the roller or play at the matter friend side multiple times and about who make forward multiple times when attack a 20 big crowd drop it deep. If indeed Argentina wants to win something out of this game, the first thing on the draw, every single trap on the draw is some cater for the movement of Griezmann. Now let's talk about attacking sequence involvement. Chelsea, your co-opponent in Ekroma players are so much involved. Of course, Kylian Mbappe did with some 45 involvements. Overcome shots for the red, overcome violet, chances created. Of course, white, a build-up shot. You build it up, a player being the end product. Mbappe and Edika and Messi toss it too, and you still have Griezmann here. So Griezmann, in terms of chances creation or her build up attacking sequences, Griezmann also involves so much. So the presence in the side is so good. Now talk about something here. Osha Griezmann in the final third, the passes, anybody original receiving balls, So it means in and around the box, he's been so much dominant. He's been very dominant on the ball, doing how Obe release the ball, during the transitional phases, from corner attacking situations, from deep midfield. Griezmann has been showing the other side of the game. So tournament to onyenya go, but a bass young criti and for one and to silver platter so from the other players like Kylian Mbappe. Griezmann has been key component of Didier Deschamps in the setup of the buy. Without a certain Popoba, without N'Golo Kante, without Blaise Matuidi, that played in that 4-man diamond formation. Our Russia Griezmann this time rank every member of our World Cup in terms of chances creation. He's been first in all the metrics. Chances created 21 over Valuno at 21. Expected goal assist 3.01 and so the first and expected assist. Griezmann happens to be the key man. Say o drop plan B na one for Griezmann and Shemwa Oheneba. Now all your manager or person who shoot two in the foot. He's a key component. But beyond that, there's this guy in Aurelien Tchouameni, the key protector for the side. But Oheneba are committing errors dodo. Tournament you know, you got a positive side, you got a negative side. These are the situations that Argentina be at the do see a tactical note and they are see the French, you know. Or committed fouls. We the same defense and Ankasano. France be consider goal beyond no consider in the box room. Why has it been happening like that? Within their own box and I'm committed. Look at that error, that push from Theo Hernandez. Oh yeah, we are not just say call it for penalty. So for the second time against the Three Lions, France committed penalty. Within that, Hurricane Bob I could touch name and be pay a fan park. I say, but the first one, look at that reaction from Kylian Mbappe. Relief indeed, and also. But within that defense, they've been committing a lot of errors. Look at that against Poland. I mean, born call from a corner about how to stay clean and tidy. I mean, France following to me and stay organized. Hugo Lloris is not really communicating. He intend a commandment, you know. So, oh, chef France team now, only miss attacking your sharp. Giroud cry now, yeah, a bit static, you know. All the ball, the man of strong quantity, only so benya connection the amount. But, you know, attacking to quantity mean for one World Cup. A still defense, you know, ABB. Last time out, it was Pavard Hernandez, Titi Varane partnership that won the World Cup. Or Manimu Pair, no about to place Matuidi, or setting Sissoko, Golo Kante, Paul Pogba in a midfield diamond. And Nimuno, no Aquacoya, Mbappe, and Giroud, Santana Griezmann, was Ababe Shemubi. But this time, on defense, or they've been committing a lot of penalties. 2 against the English, 1 against the Polish, lot of errors. And even in their recent game against Morocco, a lot of errors within that box. And they've been given chances. Look at that overhead kick from Morocco. I mean, Unai had this ball, Nyame had that ball gone at the back of the net. It would have been one of the best goals of the tournament thus far. But how do you allow that? Play a vision of the ball or adjust the body to open up, and you still stood fantastic in that defense. I mean, France would have to do more if indeed Oheneba omo progress a final no edition answer. These errors omo concede a lot of chances omo concede them opponent, you know, it would never help them. Let me tell you something here. 3 players here, 2 players here, 2 players here. So Osha's situation now, it is 2 for 2. Every single member of the defense, whenever you lose the ball, you are the defender. So France for in blue color no, but where I want you to take a closer look at this position of Benjamin Pavard. There are 2 different situations here. The striker is edging closer to the box, but Pavard is really concentrating on the other side of the game. That is the things you don't do, especially if you want to win the World Cup. 2 different ideas. Where is your focus, Ben Pavard? Where is your attention? So monitor here. The striker is edging closer to the box, but the defender is looking elsewhere. We have mistake ready here, Australia. But before that, it was a crossfield pass from midfield. Eden Aboniko, the source of the ball, the destination of the ball, key principles in crosses are Saudi 2-3, but they allowed that against Australia. So irrespective of the strength France might possess in the final third, back in their own defense, look at that goal from Wabi Kazri of Tunisia. It was a goal of a Maradona-esque situation. They broke the line. So France for me and Sanawaha, but nobody took care of Wabi Kazri's position. And look, Argentina ha come out to form that Oheneba. So Argentina na Wabi Kazri ajibo here. First of all, how many players are left here? 3 players. Their line got broken down. The ball got into the feet of Wabi Kazri. Missing the movement to Argentina, they would have fouled this guy. But France never had any solution to it. He drove through the back line and with that ease, seamlessly, and a connected ball at the back of the net. Wabi Kazri, what a goal from midfield. So France would have to be repairing these deficiencies within their back line if indeed they want to, you know, progress and win the cup for a country. But Obama defense will say more about that kind or they will punish you. The secret of the Argentines really has been the adaptability of their manager. Every single opposition they change multiple roles and formations. The first game they lost against Saudi Arabia was a typical 4-2-3-1 with Lautaro Martinez. The second game they won 2-0 against the Mexicans, their neighbors, and also switch call 4-4-2 with 1 winger in Di Maria, 1 converted midfielder in Alex McAllister, 2 central midfielders, DePaul and then Rodriguez, and about 2 on top. The next game was against Poland, and a switch call, typical 4-3-3. Alvarez, Di Maria, and a flanking Messi in the final third, with a 3-man midfield for Enzo, De Paul, McAllister. The next game was against Australia, and he reverted to 4-1-2-3. It means there's a lone pivot in Enzo Fernandez. This is the trick of the manager, Linus Scaloni. So who said Rodrigo De Paul and McAllister ever bought the hybrid role where Alvarez and Papu Gomez ever flank a certain Messi. The constant K a Messi, but around him the system has always been changing. This is how the manager has adapted to similar and different opponents, irrespective of the kind of players you can never predict Linus Scaloni. It's been the key asset throughout the course of this World Cup. And even against Croatia, no, we say Obaba be Lusume the defense and be exposed. And packing fin with 4 quality central midfielders. And Oheneba the court game. Now looking at this picture, Shagono very, very crucially. That was the Argentina against Croatia goal. But goal say France should be back in Russia 2018 against Argentina. But Argentina also should be against Croatia. That is the pattern and trend, how repetitive they are. And we keep repeating, say, football is a repetitive action. So from midfield, Alvarez connected to Messi, the interception, and straight away we had the ball at the back of the net. Now let me take you back to Russia. How France, a similar goal, how they drove the energy behind the transition, the counter-attacking situations. How many players, and this is the French goaler Omunyaditia of Argentina 4 years ago, but that was through a certain Kylian Mbappe. Marco Rojo is indeed really struggling how to keep Mbappe shut. You can't do that. You can't leave him a lot of speed and stamina in his game, in his profile, and he's been tormenting every center backer. Obeshiano one-on-one situations. I mean, how can you close this guy down? So Alvarez against Livakovic at Tornet. But on this circumstance, necessary Marco Rojo, and for Griezmann to kill that ball, we can be taking notes out of the game they played 4 years ago in Russia. The key thing over taking a few SMU, any single moment, France will be building through the laterals. The last time was out was a certain Hernandez. So a chance now maybe can once a match on here. This is Blaise Matuidi. This is Hernandez. Now so a tournament to SIA. Blaise Matuidi is a midfielder, but down today it will be different. That is Luca Hernandez, and then in that's Hernandez Ejuma, and that department from the left rank about occupying your phone and asabeni your phone there. But from the other side was a certain Benjamin Pavard. France added the same mentality, the same pattern trend ever. We go out wide and then Yababishia or Akinechi. It's been a system a manager designed for years. And Hernandez brothers and I key components of Didier Deschamps' system. And yet Mbappe and a move feeding one, now Griezmann in the final third. They will not be changing many things within the setup. Each and everything Argentina, and then trust me, they would have to cater for the position of other players. Other than that, Argentina might have multiple players around the box. But how to deal with the ball, very, very, very tough at the moment. This is the Argentina setup I'm going to come 4 years ago. Oheneba, if indeed one person will stay game, no more really be there, they would have to cater for Mbappe's position. If you can't keep Mbappe down, who are you closing in the game? His speed, his energy, his stamina. He's always been receiving the chances. But for Argentina, if indeed one person will have a chance, say Di Maria and your fit 100%. I prefer say Di Maria be my first 45 minutes rather than say over bench on fit Di Maria and lose game now. Look at that shot and look at the distance with which he picked Hugo Lloris and he had that ball on target. A similar situation in Argentina, with that, Oheneba equalize here. And how on a game it felt like Argentina beat the game. But you know, when you have a lot of gaps, a lot of loopholes around one case of defensive third now only France and Ebois, you would really have to be very, very careful. If indeed Saul Bissam said game we say I want the Argentines to play without the ball a lot often. So Jabon no Edema France for no said the France for Jabon in Morocco. We don't want to see this picture once again. There was a lot of excitement from Mbappe, but you know I would disagree with a lot of people. Say Messi World Cup now or you good. Irrespective of the status tomorrow against the French, I would really see Messi as the greatest player of all time. But indeed, if on your World Cup now, at the topple up every single achievement, and Obama a full stop to the career. But it will be a very, very tough game.
Okay.
Very, very unfortunate. I would have to talk from my heart. I want Argentina to win Oheneba. I would have to be very honest. I want Argentina to win.
Okay.
Yes.
Next studio had here. Akwakoye se Franco Naronko and the pese France winning. Well, you told you media so tentem George Boateng, your coach, assistant coach at the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana. Was it World Cup Ghana koye no? Ujidi say Ghana the best of preparation before Ghana call World Cup. No? George Boateng, assistant coach to the senior national team, the Black Stars of Ghana. Well, I bet try now in summer George Boateng di two jano ya di abremo was say yenya the best of preparation towards the World Cup. World Cup so ya koye no Ghana ya yadie or World Cup no mo. So because Ghana ya nyadia one no enya adwene World Cup Ghana koye no ya yadie so World Cup no among for any G Ghana a performance. So say Franco Naro we yan summer George Boateng.
Yeah, Matthew George ninsem no a couple of times.
Yeah.
Na niema miensa na madwene me say odi two dwa pair the tape I listen to. Back on is a good preparation.
Yeah.
Humbo boy yeah they call World Cup no. Ojidi ese na ye pa. In fact he said best preparation. We no free on ma or say your modern mo ye born World Cup na ya dey wo so. And ojidi ese ye team na wo hono na wo dachi. These are the three issues raised.
Yes.
First of all, the first part we had the best of preparation. I agree with him. Menene ya agree say your preparation na ye pa because you're ball friendly with Brazil, Nicaragua, and then Australia. Your kobo ye huedja ewo Dubai. Hoboaboa. Now normally national teams about World Cup ni nyina no fine similar preparation eno munyaye into ntuminka say ye preparation nenye with the exception of Qatar. Moko bom huedja was Spain for some 6 months. Mono the situation, since some players in they were able to do that. But any top nation, or Beko World Cup, unya sa preparation. So, we share Sena League here in session, the preparation in I agree with George Boateng there. We had one of the best preparation towards the World Cup. Your team no ewo future. We share team na de koyena. Yes, on paper, we have very good future because in Kwadani Fano age or form na be show promise. But see a benya feature or not, a lot depends on yenya. Senye if free sa breiko ya beye niema. Ene bechere say ye benya reshemu team nimu ama team na team develop atwa so na yetumi ako qualify for African Cup of Nations ne bia yakwa akoji and probably qualify for the next World Cup. A lot will depend on us. First of all, we had it wrong. Se coaches na or the encore World Cup no wakunya that experience what gathers our boys way together no. So a permanent coach and after this all twaswa my dream senka transition and our development no ebeye better. But we decided to go in with a part-time coach. He's no more there. We are on the market again looking for a new coach. Coach cry ebefano. Ebe chre si ebenya da chimpa anayinya. Send your obey ni my players obe free. Any adebeka ho bi. The major issue is we did well, like your boy homodin or World Cup, according to George Boateng. So kaso obi aya ade obi bi ho a ejina de odi aye susudu a wo de toto ho. Eden ne de toto ho. Ye de toto Ghana. Your previous performances at the World Cup ana say ye de toto Ghana. Other African countries are omo call tournament ni bi omo modemo ana. Ana ye de to Ghana, your group na ye wono, your position a D and your performance in the group ana. Whatever criteria you use to judge Ghana, I think our performance was so poor. First of all, so de to your previous performances this is our 4th World Cup. In 2006, we came out of the group stage. You qualified to the knockout phase. In 2010, we are the quarterfinal. In 2014, we couldn't make it. We were the last in our group. A group involving Germany, Portugal, and all that. Obiasu nim say 2006, yenya problems. to the extent that players boycott to training because politicians no promises several promises one first no anko enti basa see a camp Emma even players board management members and so players the coach at them problems yeah. This time around the politician did their bit of the bargain. Aban no sika o promise ni ade nyina mutu ye nya problem bia wo ho. Ye nya basa any BBNC nanso still ye reye. Enti for me this is our worst outing at the World Cup. So if you are comparing it with our previous performances, untumi nkasi ye ade. So the to other African nations who are once again ye ndru babia because Morocco na ebo third place. Ya kwa kudru quarter final pen. Other which criteria ye group one no yen ne ye. It is a assistant coach of the Black Stars. Beka kire and say Nyame anim ni nipa ni World Cup na ye ko ye ade a madwem say o man na o ye o assistant coach no ni mo man kro. No ni mo man ni pedigree. Onim ye expectation. See, $200,000 my players be a technical team. Previously, my head coach did twice, and I'm more than but if we pay such amount and give us 3 games, 1 victory, and come and tell us you have delivered, so we should be happy. For me, it's even an insult. We didn't do well.
Okay.
And young one, na de okay in no senke koya, and a GFA, and paying for GDSA koya, and care by no montro krata, and fam pagana for acho. So even the FA president and the executive council have accepted the fact that they didn't do well, they have disappointed Ghanaians, and it's the reason they have given an apology to the good people of Ghana. So why would you whether in our country and say, yeah, dear.
Mama mandi kakra benya more time.
George Yanyade.
Yanyade. Andy, mama ntiwe.
Yeah, dear no ntiase dino kasa. Onte yeah, dear no mze ontiase. You go school, na so we are why there. See you go school. Now we are afi we come teaching me no ayabonya blaster away. You go World Cup no. Your group no ye na ya sampa. Africa countries are kwa enso ne asache obi ya. Nti ya ade we. Nti me fa na say on ti ase. For say onim country ne de I agree with Sir Franco. Say omo adwuma no omo ba be ye. Na baby ani agina no ye position ye ho te se de hia omo che se de omo hia ye nti ono no wanye background check to know the pedigree and what we've been able to achieve at the previous World Cup nti no okase ya anya ade ya ade no kwame ya ko tournament ama ye ba ye na efa be pachew gaka a nkomo kura de senkem form omonso aba be pachew. Now the assistant coach says yeah de ko yeah your first match ye share miensa. The second match ye win ye. Your third match no obi ase any easy game no. You go afọ no hwe ye twen ase. Tournament no mo ba no mo ntimi nhye obi a. Ye no mo be share ye passa. You say yeah de ko yeah. So when you appoint these people to be your coach, how now be through? Because already no omo ye mediocre standard. Inti say ya eno omo be ba be catch re. And kwame, which is a worry to the course of our game. Baby a blaster ne dane no. Kwame, omo yare anko omo de D5 o. Ye the red above mo mpa na tifi so ye ja omo kwan a. E ho na blaster ne da. Because the last 2 tournaments had been a disaster. And you have assistant coach telling us we did well. We did well ye koye dey. We only went there, add up to numbers. You see, we are comparable to all the national teams out there. Now, I catch you say, Obi Obeka say we are comparable behind so because Saudi Arabia forced Argentina for no. Ye mo na holiday. Brazil forced say be na mo be holiday. Argentina forced Croatia ma holiday. France share Morocco ni ma holiday. So the standard and any the same. E be bru be so. Na Ghana World Cup ye ko so kan ye World Cup abako se mu a we no World Cup ye ko ya kwame na ye mo de body warfare pa mo coaches ye de mo akotana bench about 21 coaches mutimi defend concede 3 Ghana ye defend ne asase ye miensa Europe kura hu bi na wa ba be ka tie say ya because am fa ne say onte ye ade na se na obi mfa ne ntena se ne on chente say wo school ne bobo na utwa to a una wa wie una wa sapa o mode bone wo fem ensa mode bone enkoka na oba bi ase ye ade wo yankoto so tu ena o san kan de bi o saka ba ko o se say o se national team ya san ade
o mususa ye wadachi
say wonim say hod eno de me de kan ya chi aka ho asem so mo de no na aka kire ye sa yesu atomat patem susa come ye national team de demu kwa wiye o Jordan mo kwa wiye o
say majority ni susa
a new team and I say age. If you are talking about a new team, I agree. But come here, I'm saying that say another be how much catch you be near Kwabo Afcon.
They did 33, Jordan 31, Odoi 33, Amate, Jiku, Salis. I need to me could rank as yes. And I win the only World Cup I call with the average youngest team. All the World Cup Ghana could be any or the average youngest team. From 26. All the 4 I could have Biano, then you kita the youngest age at the World Cup.
But it's my youngest players, no money. So the young alone is not enough to say that going forward, you know.
Future near.
Yeah, bright.
I said Spain the a month for GD is a future near.
Spain the no. Well, if they decide so almost take it to their political campaign, future dear bright. But no crown I still have my doubt because almost a competitors. No? Yeah, I am fire home to your competitors. No, you fire home to your competitors. No,
to judge what on tea ya dear.
Only masem crop, Monchen and Tnase. No Munchich, ni say we did well. No,
okay,
and yet Oko school now Korea. So no than a Bako school. Nasi yenye marking scheme, ne money a bobo bakum yurumi and Sanya Bonnie Dean say, ne banon area, ne bande befia. Enya de ese na ni beje
bet my we school bim but now top your school bim SG Mall bet my we
do wi anu ma na so
a time na so
kra SG Mall for AEC
ai yentem na
ya ke bia me mfa kan but ya ka kire nkrofo ni ze ne
SG Mall sales
bibia wa tete so e wo SG Mall tech Love F man and Shire FM
echi wo pe
SG Mall
mate
programs are coming in next
and 30 seconds grad ya wa
30 seconds
yentem
Ananse consult. Jama said you na dano. Almost started gala on 24th. And we on the 1st. Samson as in your gala starting next week, which is 23rd. And also started Friday and also started on Monday.
Okay.
And Atafonso started on Monday.
Jama said there many combo in the beba.
Okay. Who say school near be combined. Oh, na will be. Yetimi yana do ayu e no ko bia na odi finfin ho ti your friend combine wo kai sa ba wo kai combine da bia na wonyi ma
na ya combine ne wane
combine ya oboko ba bi no ye di si 3 o'clock fan park na se ye be sa sinu